What happened to, oh, well, there it is. I hate it when that happens. When I start a stream and I start like talking and stuff, that is really random because I did not do anything to my microphone. So that doesn't make any sense. But I also see now that my mic is off sync now. Oh my gosh, I hate this so much. Or is it off sync? Does it look off sync to you guys? Because it looks slightly off sync to me. Well, maybe not. I hate it when that happens. When I get all excited and I start a stream out and I think I've got everything, you know what? I need to make a checklist. I need to make a checklist of all the things I have to check before I actually go live, because anyway, I don't know. I hope it's in sync for you guys, the audio, because I changed those settings a little while ago. And I guess you can kind of offset your microphone because your video is always behind your microphone. I think that's how it works. Anyway, I said work and lurk. I might as well just start over. I can go back to my starting screen and just say, hey, let's start over again. Ugh. I have done that many times too, where I have started and there's been no audio because I either moved my microphone or I, and had to unplug it and then replug it back in or whatever. And apparently I got a follow 7 minutes ago by Freddie. I don't know if Freddie is still here, but I appreciate that. I did not, thank you, Freddie. I appreciate that. I did not come up with any sort of, I think I'm going to minimize our just chatting session today because Stardew Valley is one of those games where you can kind of chat as you're playing. I feel like some games, like with Mario Odyssey, I feel like I was struggling to like make legit conversation because I was trying to focus on what I was doing, but Stardew Valley is a lot more relaxed and chill. So but I'm trying to think if there's anything. I did talk to Cage about a possible Koluluya emote. Our problem with the Koluluya emote is it's so small. I don't think you would be able to see it. What would he do? Would he put his little tentacles up, or would he put them together? I don't know. Katie says it would be tough because she doesn't know. She just said it would just be so small. Not that she couldn't do it because Cage is a rock star, but I just don't know. I don't know. But I just love the fact that Kalulu is growing and that he is evolving and he's becoming even more fantastic than he was in the beginning. Oh, Kalulu makes me so happy. And realistically, I could probably make, he's very simple. So if I had a stencil, I could probably paint Kalulu on a baby onesie, but I haven't tried that. I was going to make a Dead Cells t-shirt, but with, using fabric paint, but I have long ago given up on that project because certain things just take more precedence, right? There's just more priority. So I got really into making bleach t-shirts a while back, and I made myself a Zelda bleach t-shirt, a Hollow Knight bleach t-shirt, and a Metroid bleach t-shirt. And they're really relatively easy if you have all the stuff, but the problem is they're really easy to screw up. So if you screw them up, that's just kind of it. You don't have any way to really fix them. I guess it depends. If you're working on a black shirt, because I think I did screw up a little bit on the Metroid one, but I just took a black Sharpie and just kind of, or black fabric paint and just kind of colored it in. So I think with fabric paint, Kalulu is only 3 colors. He's only purple, black, and white. So I could probably do it on a baby onesie because you can get baby onesies for really cheap at like Hobby Lobby. But the problem with me making merchandise is I have to open up some sort of store. So I have to have some sort of Etsy, or I have to, something like that. And I don't know, that might be a little out of my range. I'm not really sure, but I'll think about it though. I did check Streamlabs because I use Stream Elements for my merch store, and I did check Streamlabs, and they do have far more options, but you have to be a Prime member in order to access most of them. Their free items are really not much different than Stream Elements free items. So I'm just gonna keep mine with Stream Elements. I don't see a reason in switching over. Quite honestly, I think Prime for Streamlabs is really awesome, and I think it gives you a lot of really, really great opportunities and whatnot. And it seems to have a lot of cool stuff, but I just can't justify spending yet another. I mean, we just live in a time of subscriptions, right? Everything is a subscription. We pay monthly for everything. We pay monthly for our music. We pay monthly for our streaming, videos and shows. We pay monthly for, a lot of us pay monthly for gaming content. A lot of us pay monthly for, I personally pay for YouTube Premium, which at first I thought was kind of ridiculous. But I found that if I'm going to pay for a music service, I might as well pay for a music service that I also get a video service out of as well. Because I've actually found some awesome low impact, high intensity cardio workouts on YouTube. And so with YouTube Premium, I get all of it kind of wrapped up in one instead of paying separately for a music subscription, So anyway, we're just in this subscription era, and I just can't justify spending yet another monthly. I just can't justify having another monthly cost for Streamlabs Prime. And actually, frankly, I don't even use Streamlabs anymore. I use OBS Studio because it's just Streamlabs. I found it's very user-friendly, and I really appreciated that in the beginning, but I found that it comes with a lot of stuff and a lot of extra fluff that I didn't need, but you can't get rid of. So my CPU usage was through the roof. So I finally just ditched it and went to OBS Studio, and I am actually really happy with OBS Studio. It was just a pain transferring all my overlays and everything over, and then I ended up changing all my overlays anyway. So whatever, it doesn't really matter. But well, I want to get into Stardew Valley if that's okay with everybody. So let's switch on over here. Let me turn my desktop audio down just a smidgen. Boop. Oh, it's a new day. And you know what? I don't even have any scarecrows yet. But I have parsnips! Yeah, parsnips. Okay, we are naming all my animals after food. So the next animal I get, my sources tell me you've been poking around inside the old community center. Who is this guy's? Oh, the wizard. Who are his sources? There's a little Jumino down in the corner. Where's my, do I not have don't you have a cursor? I swear. Why don't you pay me a visit? My chambers are west of the forest lake, in the stone tower. I may have information concerning your rat problem. Oh, that's right, I called him a rat. What was his name? Rasmodius? That is a great name. Tendies! This is my dog, Tendies. Tendies. He's such a good boy. He looks a lot like my dog. His coloring is very similar to my dog, Stixel. Who, actually, my daughter named Stixel. Oh, shoot! I didn't mean to do that! Crap! Oh, man! Oh, what the heck? Oh, I thought it was... Oh, there's my cursor. How do you... Oh, ZR. Gee, dang it. I just got rid of one of my parsnips. It's been a long time since I've played this game. I put a little short, sum up of my last stream of this game on my YouTube channel, and yeah, it was kind of a rough go. I can't get the controls right. I can't remember anybody's names. Oh, man. Hey, Bishop, how are you? Bishop's we've been chatting about sci-fi stories. Let me see. I do love sci-fi. I really love sci-fi. I've always really loved sci-fi, and here's a tidbit. So my dad actually served a mission for the Mormon Church with Orson Scott Card, who wrote Ender's Game. He wasn't in his same mission. My dad wasn't really didn't really spend a whole lot of time with him, but he was in the group of missionaries that my dad was in. So my dad knows Orson Scott Card. Just FYI, Orson Scott Card also wrote a book called Enchantment or Disenchantment or something like that. It wasn't that great. Just FYI all your eyes. Not that great. But I love the Ender's Game series. Although I think I've only read the first 3. But I really, really enjoyed the Ender's Game series. What? I don't have... Wow, I do not have any space. Oh. Raising animals. Oh, I need to build a coop. Yes, we need to start naming animals after food. Reach farming level 1 and craft a scarecrow. That would be awesome. Meet the wizard. Okay. Because I have already had my crops destroyed by a crow. And I'm sad about it. Sap kills you. Hey, James! Oh, you're so sweet. Do you change your name every time? Because I swear it was not that last time. The reason I mentioned the sci-fi thing, I've been thinking about it lately. I feel like a lot of sci-fi is poorly done. Dude, okay, I read a lot of sci-fi books. I really like sci-fi a lot. My favorite sci-fi books I've ever read are probably... Okay, wow. Are probably Ender's Game, the first 3 books of the Ender's Game series, and then Children of Time by Adrian Tchaikovsky. Completely, that book, I didn't like the second one quite as much as I liked the first one. Children of Ruin, I believe, is the second one. It was good, but it wasn't nearly as mind-boggling as the first one. The first one, I mean, I'm not going to spoil it, but it was unlike anything I'd ever read. Ever. What else have I read that's sci-fi? I've read so much sci-fi. I love sci-fi. And then my own book was sci-fi. But my own book was sci-fi because I had a dream that just happened to kind of be sci-fi-y. So it wasn't that I was trying to come up with sci-fi ideas. I just happened to have this really vivid dream that I was like, man, somebody should write that. I'll write that. And you know, if I can be honest... Oh, my energy is so low. It's only 10:50 a.m. Okay. Well, wait a minute. What do I need to make this? Oh, I can make a snack. What do I need to get rid of to make a snack? I really need... Oh, I remember the struggles of the beginning of this game and not being able to have enough stuff. Ugh. I feel like most sci-fi either has too much emphasis on pew-pew, too much emphasis on everyone ending up dead, or in some catastrophe. Not enough emphasis on the science aspect or of the possibility of repeating history. Well, Children of Time is for you then, my friend. No, I don't want to sell anything. I need to put... Good boy tendies. Oh, no, wait. I want that. I want that. I agree with you. I think I've told this story before on stream, but I actually... Oh, I can only make one? Well, that's okay. I need it. Because it's 11:30 in the morning and I am paining. That's a little better. I had a lady I used to service at a salon I worked at. I used to do waxing, and she came in to see me for an appointment. She was totally insane. Absolutely insane. And I remember I had just finished reading War of the Worlds, which is good, but I didn't adore it. And just to make conversation, I was like, oh, hey, what's her name? Oh, I don't want to give her this coal. I think she'll probably be, oh, there's the 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I messed up again. Jazz. And here's the fancy lady. Not that I have enough money to buy anything. I need that backpack. Duck mayonnaise, bait, bug meat, milk, caviar. Do I need caviar for the community bundle? Summer Spangle Wizard Couch. Okay. Rare seed. Okay, you know what? I'll come back to you. I need to go talk to the wizard first. I know the caviar was in the bundle originally, but I mixed up the bundles when I started this game. So I don't know what's in the bundles now. Probably why Star Trek was so great? Probably. FYI all your eyes, the movie Galaxy Quest is free on Hulu. Just FYI all your eyes. I love Galaxy Quest so much. It's the best movie. Oh my gosh. Talk about a fun sci-fi flick. I am Rasmodius, seeker of the arcane truths. Mediary between physical and ethereal. James's favorite book was The Wheel of Time. Okay, never actually read Wheel of Time. Heard great things about it, just never taken the plunge. Wow, he has enough names like Albus, Percival, Wilbur, whatever, Dumbledore. And you, Susie, the one whose arrival I have long foreseen. Have you now? Here, I'd like to show you something. He'd get along with Professor Trelawney. Ah, my dears. Death. Jumino! Yep, that's what I saw. That is what I saw. You've seen one before, haven't you? I have indeed. Cute little things. I should cross-stitch Juminos. Junimos. Juminos? Junimos. What did I say? I can't remember. I have never, you know what? I will not lie. I have not watched Star Trek. I don't know a whole lot about Star Trek. But when I was talking to this lady about War of the Worlds, it was okay. It wasn't great, but it was okay. I remember I was like, so I don't really believe in like little green men, like Martians, but I just couldn't help thinking, you know, what would we do if something like that happened? How would we react if something like that happened? Because there's the whole story behind when War of the Worlds actually aired and everybody went crazy, which is actually not entirely true, by the way. When the War of the Worlds aired, well, something kind of similar to that happened over in like Mexico or something. And that's when people went crazy. But in the United States, when it aired, people didn't go nuts and like run out of their houses and stuff. But it did get a lot of listens. But I listened to a radio lab as to why all that stuff. Never seen a wizard with a cowboy hat. Yeah. I don't know what his little sign on his cowboy hat means either. We, the Junimo, are happy to aid you. In return, we ask for gifts of the valley. If you are one with the forest, then you will see the true nature of this scroll. One with the forest. Got it. Yeah, I told this lady, I was like, I don't really know, you know, what we would do if something like that happened. And she got this really serious look on her face. She leaned forward in the chair and she goes, there are aliens on this earth right now. She freaked me out. I was afraid. She was one of those people that was the kind of crazy where she would literally just unprovoked launch herself across a table at somebody. So I just went, no. What do they look like? She told me they're shapeshifters and that they're reptilian. I was like, okay. I was like, what? That's crazy. I just went along with it. Baby fern, moss grub, caramel top toadstool. Can you smell it? Okay, those are all things that I don't ever find in this forest. Here, drink up. Oh gosh, I forgot about this. I'm drinking some creepy potion from some guy I just met. Susie, not a good look. Oh, but it gave me energy. Well, that's nice. Look at my face. Yeah, it doesn't sound good. My favorite Star Trek was Deep Space Nine. Am I a fan of Babylon 5? I've actually never seen Babylon 5. I've also never seen Firefly or Farscape. I loved Battlestar Galactica. Huge fan of Battlestar Galactica. I know I've read more sci-fi books, but I can't think of them off the top of my head. But Children of Time by Adrian Tchaikovsky. One of the best sci-fi books I personally have ever read. Oh, I also really loved The Sparrow by Mary Doria Russell, I believe it was by. She wrote two, The Sparrow and then Children of... I've gained the power of force magic. Children of the... No, Children of Time was the one. No. Children of... Crap. What was it? Shoot. I can't remember. First one is The Sparrow. And that one was excellent. Loved The Sparrow. I could not put that book down. And actually, I've been wanting to listen to it, but I can't... If If I want to become a farmer, you got to start with the basics. What? Oh, yep. Do I need, nope. Okay. But I do love sci-fi, and I love sci-fi movies. I've seen all of the newer Star Trek movies with Chris Pine. Yeah. Who I actually think does a great job playing Kirk. I think he does a really good job. Because he's smart-mouthed and he's kind of an idiot, and he always gets beat up for it, which I think is actually quite realistic for somebody who acts the way he does. Usually these main characters that act like a jerk get away with it, and that's not realistic. If you talk that way to certain people, you're gonna get roughed up, and he gets roughed up a lot. My problem with Star Trek was that it never had a strong developing storyline. I love plot lines where there are mini plot lines for each episode, greater series like plot lines, or even plot lines that carry over a series, much like what Game of Thrones did. The best Star Trek did with a long-standing story was the Borg. See, I don't know these things because I never watched Star Trek. Anders' mom loves Star Trek. It's like one of her favorite shows of all time. Okay. Wild medicine. What? Okay, spring foraging. Winter foraging. Okay, this is all kind of the same. Construction. Whoa, what? This is bridge repair. Okay, construction. Well, I do have wood. Boop. Oh, I have stone too. I don't know if I have that much stone, but... Fall foraging. And then wild medicine? The heck? What is that? Hops. Oh. You know, I don't think I've ever actually grown hops. Huh. Well, okay then. Am I looking forward to Dune? You bet I am. Speaking of sci-fi, yes. I love Dune. I will say, when I first read Dune years and years and years ago, I totally loved it. Devoured it. I remember seeing the movie as a little kid, and I remember... Oh, I haven't talked to you yet. Aren't you cold? They don't make sweaters like they used to. Grump. Grumpy, grumpy. Today I'm just going to relax and think positively. Must be nice, Caroline, to just be able to relax and think positively. I sense you've been spending some time in the old community center. What? Because you smelled me? That is weird, Lewis. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Nope, can't help you, Clint. Sorry. Not yet. Let's see. Oh, I remember seeing the movie of Dune when I was younger, and I remember the little girl, the little tiny girl with the purple eyes totally freaked me out, and the Baron freaked me out. Oh, he was so nasty, so gross. Oh, he was nasty. But I did read the book, and I really loved the book. And then just recently, I re-listened to the book, and I am super salty about it because they did a horrible job producing such a wonderful, hugely acclaimed novel. They boasted a full cast, but there was only a full cast of narrators for maybe half the book, which I thought was utterly, utterly ridiculous. I did my own audiobook, and had I given that to Amazon, that never would have flown. So half the book was narrated by a full cast, and the other half was just one single narrator. It was very bizarre. I was not down. Yo.
There were 3 spiders living under this thing.
Well, that's awesome. That's supposed to go in her little exer saucer, but I don't know how. I have no idea.
Sitting by the sink.
Uh-huh. Because I washed it forever ago.
3 spiders.
The alien takeover idea is a common assumption if we ever encountered them in real life, but it would be highly unlikely that the conditions and resources here would be something of interest to aliens. Listen, let me tell you, have I read Ron Hubbard books? I have not. Spiders? Another day in Australia. Yeah, but our spiders are small. Well, kind of. Oh, I need to get rid of my sap. What is sap even used for? I ask you. I haven't read any Ron... Oh, I do have enough stone. I haven't read any Ron Hubbard books, but I did love Dune. And I am super excited about the movie. It looks awesome. Those worms, woo! I think it looks great. I'm really excited about it. Oh, there's Henry. Wait. Oh, dang it. Oh, he's probably closed. Dang it. 3? What? Who closes at 3? Is it a Saturday? Oh, it's a Sunday. Okay, fine, fine. For me, the alien takeover idea has a different angle, that humans travel to other worlds that do have those resources. Thus, humans were considered dangerous from the aspect of expansion. I'll tell you why aliens don't come here. It's because they do come here, and then they see... The only people they see are like Skipper, Bud, and Cletus hanging out down at some bayou, and they're like, yeah, no. We're out. We are out. We're not gonna hang out here. Because those are the only people... Well, that's not true. They're not the only people that say that they saw UFOs, but... It's usually these people that are like, I saw me a UFO. It was right out there on the water, and it was blinking all sorts of lights. Okay. And you would think with smartphones, we would be able to take better pictures of things. However, my brother claims he saw a UFO when he was younger. And I remember as a little kid, listening to him tell my mom about it was absolutely terrifying. And I remember I had a really hard time sleeping that night because the idea of a UFO or like aliens being out there totally freaked me out. So my brother says he saw one. I've got a couple friends. I think Ander, my husband, said he saw one too. I don't know. That freaks me out. Have I read Foundation? I haven't read Foundation either. Gosh dang it. Apparently I am like not up with the times on sci-fi because I've heard of Foundation. These are all like super classic sci-fi stories that I should be reading. Dang. Whenever anybody asks me if I like to read, oh, I don't have any room for fish. Dang, dang, dang. Humans are more of a danger to themselves. Well, yeah, I would say that's accurate. Gosh, what else have I read? I know I've read other stuff. Like I read a book called Semiosis, which was about a sentient plant on a different planet. And I really wanted to like it, but I just couldn't. It just wasn't, I didn't really care for it. But I think there are 3 books in the series and it just didn't do it for me. I don't know. I listened to the first book, but it just didn't really do it for me. And I know I've read other ones. But go boy, tendies. Sorry, just woke him up. My bad. But I do like sci-fi. Oh, sweet! I can make a scarecrow! Woo! Cherry bomb. Okay. Oh, that's right. I can go into the mines. Yeah. I personally believe, and this is just me, that there probably are other people out in the universe or out in the, yeah, in the universe or whatever, somewhere out there. But I think they probably just look like us. I don't know, man. Robin here. I know there's a lot of stones scattered around your farm. If you have a surplus, you might consider having me build a well for you. Wells can be placed all over your farm and serve as convenient places to refill your watering can. Just swing by my shop. 75 stones and 1,000 gold. When you're ready for it. Dude, I need... Oh, I have enough for a backpack. That's what I really need. And I need more parsnips, actually. Do not watch Reminiscence starring Hugh Jackman. It was terrible. Good to know. I'll be honest, I don't even really know what Reminiscence is about. That sucks that a Hugh Jackman movie was not ideal, because I like Hugh Jackman. What do I need for a coop? I guess I can go ask Robin. What I really need is... Did I water my crops? Shoot. I should have watered them. I need to buy more parsnips. And I need to go talk to Robin about building... What I really need is my horse. Yeah, I need my horse. That's what I want. Get everywhere quicker. This game does slightly stress me out just because there are so many things to do. I gotta kill 10 slimes in the mines. I gotta build a well. I gotta plant more parsnips. Tendies, yes. Good boy. So many things to do. And honestly, I don't have a lot of time to watch movies. And in the time that I have to potentially watch movies, I choose to do other things. Like, I really should be writing my sequel, but I don't know. I could really go for a farm fresh green bean. Just one. Okay, well, I can't grow beans. Can I grow beans? I actually don't know if I can grow beans or not. There are people I have not met yet. Where's that blonde chick and her blue-haired sister? Doesn't she hang out up here? Oh, nope. Yeah, like I feel like I'm missing people. Where's Penny's mom? I don't know where she is. Where can you find my first book? I have, oh, hello. I don't know you. Why are you talking to me? It's called an extrovert, Shane. That's who I am. Yeah, I know a lot about the people living here. Gus, wow, nope, never would have remembered that. That's one of the benefits of being a bartender. Oh yeah? Tell me Shane's favorite color. Gus. My book is on Amazon. I have it in paperback, ebook, and audiobook. And, oh yes, I do need that. And there is a link on my Twitch page, or you can just search for Returning the Golden-Eyed Girl on Amazon. My author name is S.G. Miney, M-E-I-N-E. Where are all my people? Oh.
Good news, everyone.
I see how it goes. Oh, Scorpio, thank you. Oh, there's Alex. I appreciate Scorpio's gifting to people. Did you know I was an all-star quarterback in high school? You're not still in high school? He reminds me of the sort of, see this little star on my jacket here? That proves it. He kind of reminds me of the kind of guy that's gonna wake up one day and be like Uncle Rico from Napoleon Dynamite. We could have gone to state. I could throw a football over those mountains. I just love animals, Ms. Susie. Treat them kindly and we'll become friends, I'm sure. You got it, Marnie. I want this backpack. Thank you. Scorpio! Everybody welcome Scorpio! Yay! 24. I'd like to buy some parsnips. Please. Bean starter. Grows on a trellis. 10 days? What day is it? The 8th? Oh, I do have time to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, shoot. I don't have enough. Dang it. I'm poor. I'll get there. I will get there. I'm gonna go plant my beans because apparently Evelyn really wants a green bean, just one. Although my beans won't be ready by the time that is ready. I think they give you like 2 days, 3 days to do your little quests. Yeah, no. My beans are gonna take 10 days. 10 days? Yes, 10 days. How to do this? 1. How many do I have? 4? Oh. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I can craft a scarecrow. Fiber, coal, and wood. Oh, I have those things, don't I? Do you have to water beans? I think you do. Yes. What are hops? What even are those? Do I have an outline for my second book? Yeah, I do. I guess I don't really necessarily have it like written down, but I do have an outline for my second book. I have, yes, that's, okay, I misspoke. I do have a lot of it written down. And I actually, it's funny, every time I sit down to actually write, I don't have a lot of time to write these days. What? Do I not have wood? Did I put wood away? Oh, I sure did. Wow, way to go, self. Every time I sit down to write, I'm actually always kind of surprised at how much I have written. I always think I'm like, I have hardly anything written. And then suddenly I'm like, oh, I guess I do have like a solid couple chapters that are written. And sometimes I read my own writing and I'm like, dang, self, that was pretty good. And then other times I'm like, oh no, oh no. Self, what were you thinking? Oh, we'll put you over here. Oh, what? There we go. Yeah. No crows this time. Yeah, I wish I had... I guess I just don't prioritize my writing as much as I probably should these days, but Auden's nap schedule is still all over the place, and so I'm just never... If I can get her on a relatively regular nap schedule, then I will be able to have more time to kind of plan to be able to write. But right now, she's kind of all over the place, so I don't know. But I do have more written than I thought I did, which is nice. And I'd really, and I think about it all the time, and I really want to get it underway. But man, writing is hard. You just sit there and stare at your screen. And in a way, this is a confession I actually haven't told anybody really, but in a way, I almost wish I hadn't written a book. Not because I'm not proud of it, because I'm very proud of it. That's something I created, my own brain created. And I learned a lot from writing. But I just feel like I just have this pressure. Oh, her. Hey, Haley's too involved with her camera to notice you. Okay, I can take a hint. I don't think I've ever caught her on her camera before. You can take a picture of me fishing. I just feel like there's a lot of pressure. That is a giant camera, Haley. It's like as big as her head. It's a daguerreotype. I just feel a lot of pressure because I feel guilty every time I choose to do something other than write. I feel like I should spend all my free time writing. But now that I'm in a situation where like I'm a stay-at-home mom and I've got 2 kids instead of just 1. I started writing my first book when Charlotte was probably about 6 months old, probably right around the time how old Auden is now. And Charlotte got on a better nap schedule kind of quicker than Auden has. I'm not really sure why, but I think Charlotte was napping pretty regularly throughout the day. So I kind of had like one nap, in the morning where I could get dishes done, and then she had an afternoon nap where I could write or take a nap myself, and then she had another nap where I could write or whatever. And I'm really proud of what I've done. And I made the audiobook, I narrated it myself, and that was a huge project, way bigger project than I thought it was going to be. But there is a lot of pressure I feel constantly, literally all the time, where I'm just like, it's been how long? 4 years since I published. I should have a book. I should have a sequel by now. But, I think J.K. Rowling was writing these groundbreaking novels, these world-changing novels when she had 0 time and was a single mom, and you can pull it together and miss a couple hours sleep to write. Problem is, my writing sucks when I'm tired. Did I just miss somebody? Oh. Want to talk to you? Oh, are you looking for Aunt Marnie? No, I came to kind of creepily follow you so I could talk to you. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I mean, I love writing, and I'm grateful I wrote my book, but sometimes I'm just like, man, oh, this is not where I wanted to fish, but okay. Are there fish in here or just trash? I don't remember. I feel like you just pull trash out of this. So we'll go over to the actual river, creek place over here. I can't compare myself to other people though. And I have to be honest with myself. This town is so small. It sucks. I have to drive like 20 miles to buy any decent clothes. 20 miles, Haley. Dude. Oh, calamity. 20 miles, gosh. It's nothing, Haley. Oh, I think there's this sound that goes boop. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I can hear it in my headphones, and I always think that's the sound. I gotta wait for an exclamation point. What the heck, man? My finger is trigger happy, apparently. Writing is really hard, though. I have a lot of respect for anybody that writes anything, whether you publish or not. It's really, really hard. And if you do publish, that is a Herculean effort. That is huge. Whether you self-publish or not, having a written work that has your name on it that you made all by yourself, that's huge. It's so hard. So sometimes I go back and forth. Sometimes I'm like, man, I wish I never would have written that. Because now I just feel pressure all the time that I don't have a finished book. And the more time goes on, the guiltier I feel. And the more I'm like, I wrote that book like 4 years ago or 3 years ago or whatever. And I haven't been able to do a sequel. But life is crazy. And, you know, we moved and I had a baby and the pandemic. My mom lived with us for a while. Writing is not one of those things that you can just kind of sit down and just do when you have, oh, I got a new achievement. A bream. It's not one of those things you can do, you can just sit down and do for a half hour. It's something that has to the creative juices have to get flowing. And I sit down to write and the first 20 minutes of my writing either gets completely trashed. Yeah, most of the time it gets completely trashed. I'll just be like, okay, well, that was my warm up. And then if I'm really, really in the mood and really, really in the creative mind, it's really hard to stop writing. So I get stressed out if I don't have a lot of time to write. Like if I try to sit down and write when I know I've only got an hour or something, then I can't write anything at all because I have anxiety over the fact that I only have an hour to write. And I think, that's not, there must be something there. Get out of town. Oh, it's a bush. It's fiber. Cool. Wait a minute. Oh, that's right. I have extra. Oh my gosh. That's right. I completely forgot. I have a bigger backpack. It's time to fish a little bit more. I am so smart. I was literally thinking about that today. How time is the essence of everything. It's true. It's totally true. Having a family versus writing the ultimate story. I know, it's stressful. I wish I could just sit and write. I wish I could do a writing retreat and take a week to go somewhere all by myself. I don't think I would finish my book, but I think I could definitely make some headway. And actually for Mother's Day, I asked Ander for just a hotel stay where I could just write and not have to take care of kids and not have to worry about any of that. And for a while, that's what we planned on doing. But then when I got thinking about it, I was like, I'm going to stress the whole time I'm there. Every minute that ticks by that I'm not even if I sit and stare at my screen, every minute that ticks by, I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, I only have this much time left. I'm going to have to go to bed eventually. I'm not going to get anything written. That's how my brain works. So I was like, maybe it's not the best idea for me to go stay at a hotel to try and write for one night, because then I'll just stress out because I only have that much time. But then I think maybe I should just go stay in a hotel and just bring my Switch and just play games. Because I don't ever get to do that. I don't play video games at all anymore. The only time I play video games is when I stream. Because I just don't have the time. Well, that's not true. I do have the time. It's just not something I feel like I can prioritize right now. Because everybody has the same amount of time in the day. It's just whether or not you prioritize certain things over other things. And I'm trying, seriously, I'm trying to prioritize my writing over games. Because if I start something, as I was driving to an appointment today, the bombing mission song from the Final Fantasy VII Remake came on my phone. And I was like, oh, this is so good. I want to play Final Fantasy VII Remake again so badly. But I was like, I can't. Because if I start it, that's all I'll do in my free time. Anytime Auden goes down for a nap, I'll play that game. And I have this giant, beautiful 65-inch screen TV that my family gave to me as a big together present for my birthday. And I'm dying to play both Horizon Zero Dawn and Final Fantasy VII Remake on that TV. But if I start either of those, I'm not going to stop. So I just haven't started it. If I could play Final Fantasy VII Remake handheld, I might consider it because I can do it in bed. But still, wait, I think I need that green algae. I'm pretty sure I will not get money for those. I'm exactly the same with coding. Takes a lot to get the ball rolling, but once you start, you don't want to stop. Hey, it's D. Scheidler. Hey, howdy, hello. Howdy, howdy. Yeah, it's kind of, you know, any sort of creative process, you know, it's really hard to stop once you start, and it's really hard to start if you're not kind of already doing it. It's hard because, well, it's also frustrating with writing because you're sitting there and you have all these ideas in your head, and then you sit down in front of your computer and you cannot for the life of you figure out how to actually like legitimately write any of it for it to make sense. Or, you know, I have the whole storyline up in my head. If I could just say it and have it just be, I need a quick quotes quill like Rita Skeeter in Harry Potter. Oh, but then it would botch everything. No. Nobody needs a quick quotes quill. Rita Skeeter. Yeah, I just listened to the second task today. I guess everybody just sat and watched a big old lake. Hi, me sell hats. Okay, Poke. Come to old house, Poke. Bring coins. Hat Mouse. How did he get my address? Well, I guess he could have just come and like stuck a thing in there. I see I missed a late stream the other day. Yeah, I did do a late stream the other day. I wasn't really sure. Well, I was gonna do my regular time, but Andrew had a surprise meeting, and so I decided to try a late stream. I don't know if I'll keep that time though, because it was kind of rough. Charlotte was extremely upset that I was streaming late because Andrew was gone and she was in her room, which she was in her room at the same time she's always in her room, but she was really upset because she felt like she couldn't come in here. And I was like, well, you're supposed to stay in your room after you go to bed anyway. I don't understand what the difference is here. And she was like, I'll just be alone. And I was like, well, but you're always alone when you come into your room for bed. I don't understand. She was very upset. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll keep that time or not. I feel like it would be nice to have a time to stream that I don't have to rely on Ander. But at the same time, I also feel like a lot of my core community is available during a certain time during the day, and I certainly don't want to change my stream time if my core community can't be there, you know? I don't want to make that a weird situation for anyone. So, I don't know. I imagine if it happened more, it wouldn't bother her as much. Probably. That's probably true. Rita Skeeta Mita Maid. Isn't that in Zootopia? When they're like, oh my gosh, Judy, are you a meter maid? Oh, no. This is just a temporary thing. Meter maid. I personally really loved Zootopia. I thought Zootopia was great. Highly recommend. One of the really better kind of clever Disney movies, honestly. Aren't we supposed to take Algie to the community center? I swear. I was more making the Beatles reference. Oh, I was thinking of Zootopia, apparently. Goes to show you I have little kids that watch cartoons. Because that's all that's ever kind of on in my house. Every once in a while when I'm feeding Auden, I'll think I should watch something. But what should I watch? I don't know. And then I end up not watching anything. Because it's either things that are 45 minutes long and I don't want to commit to that. Or watching like cartoons. I used to watch a Gravity Falls pretty often, but... Oh no, we need that algae that you only get in the mines. White algae. Oh, I thought we needed regular algae. Gee dang it. Well, okay. That Try Everything song is a banger. Zootopia soundtrack is #1. It's a great soundtrack. The guy who did the Zootopia soundtrack also did the Star Trek soundtrack. The recent Star Treks with Chris Pine. And what's his name? With the eyebrows. Quentin something. Somebody. Spock. Exercise is important for staying healthy. I always make sure to set aside some time for it. Well, la-di-da Jody. As a parent, I don't have much time to devote to myself, so I try and make every minute count. Amen, Sister Sledge. Can I get a hallelujah? Seriously. Zachary Quinto. Did I say Quentin? That guy. Yeah, no, I don't think I would have remembered that. He's good looking. That's all I really remember. And he was great as Spock. I thought those movies were awesome. I loved them. But yeah, the guy who did the soundtrack for the Star Trek movie, those Star Trek movies did, he did Zootopia, I believe. Oh, I need to build a coop. Oh, but Robin's not at her place because, oh, there's a dandelion. And another thingy thing. What do I need? I have a daffodil, right? Isn't there somebody in town that if you give a daffodil to, they love you? Or is it a sunflower? Oh, I can't remember. I do love Zootopia. Hello, neighbor. We both live outside of town. Does that mean something? Have you said that before? I think you have said that before. That's okay. That's all right. I'm still bummed every day that Cumberbatch wasn't cast as Spock. Well, but Cumberbatch did a great job as Khan. Oh, he was great. So great as Khan. That weird, like, pointed face of his. He did a really good job. Actually, that is the one Star Trek I haven't seen multiple times. I've seen the first one multiple times, and I've seen the third one multiple times. But the one with Khan is the one I've only seen once. Oh, what? Lame. But I really liked all of them. But I just loved Zootopia for the... I don't know. It really hit home. I mean, I know it's not, like, new, but it really hit home in today's society and just kind of, like, we just all need to be kind and not have preconceived notions, and I thought it was really, really well done. And it's funny. It's very funny. And I just think Disney does such a great job with, like, their voice actors, and yeah, I like Zootopia a lot. I love Clawhauser. OM goodness, they really did hire a bunny. And what's his name? Isn't there a Let It Go joke in that? Idris Elba or Idris Elba, the super attractive foreign black guy, Elba. Is it Idris? So let it go. I haven't seen that one in a long time. Oh, my favorite is hey Alex. My favorite is when at the very beginning when the fox tells her it's in his DNA, but he calls it his Dunna. It's in our Dunna. His friend's like, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced DNA. Don't tell me what I already know, Travis. Oh, it was great. Andrew and I have actually been watching some King of the Hill. Speaking of clever writing, oh my gosh. I don't know how many of you have seen King of the Hill, but man alive. But it's Idris. Oh, Idris. Okay, got it. Idris Elba. Agreed. Oh my gosh. I don't watch King of the Hill nearly as often as Ander does. Ander watches it all the time. Anytime he feeds Auden or he's like, you know, got 20 minutes to spare or whatever, he'll watch an episode. And I think to myself, well, maybe I should watch one while I'm feeding Auden, but I just never get around to it. But anytime I come in and see him watching one, I will sit down and finish it with him. Man, it is one funny show. And I found out the other day, I don't remember this, but I found out it was actually canceled. So it never actually ran its whole run. It was canceled, and that just breaks my heart because it is the funniest show. It is so cleverly written. And maybe living in Texas too, I'm like, oh my gosh, I totally know people just like this. Oh, Bobby Hill, man. Bobby Hill. Oh, he is so funny. Bobby and Peggy. Oh, Peggy Hill. The other day she was telling, yeah, it was an episode we watched the other day where she was stressing about something, and she told Dale Gribble's wife, what's her name, Nancy, the one that calls everybody Shug. She was like, I'm so stressed out. I can't eat anything, and I can't this. I have already lost a pound. And Nancy's like, well, you look great, Shug. And Peggy's like, I know. Peggy and her super high opinion of herself. Oh, gotta love Peggy Hill. Oh, it's so good. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, Short Eye. Idris? Wait. Idris Elba? That's how you pronounce it? Oh my gosh, I never knew that. Wow. I never knew that. He does voices in so many things because he has a fantastic voice. Didn't he do a voice in the Jungle Book? I think he played the tiger. Chief Bogo, that's his name. Ah, Chief. Okay, algae, fish, 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 fish. I guess I need to throw this trash away. Trash. Trash. What does Forky say in Toy Story? Trash. Toy. Trash. No, you are a toy. We've talked about Toy Story 4 before, right? How it was kind of a cash grab. So weird. Charlotte went through a period where she was like obsessed with Toy Story 4. And I was like, really? Of all the Toy Stories you're going to watch, it's going to be this one? Kind of weird. Nice makeup. Or wait, are you even wearing any? I will take that as a compliment. Haley, I'm bored. You thought I was wearing makeup and I wasn't. So take that. No, ma'am, I'm not wearing makeup. So I don't know if that was supposed to kind of be a backhanded compliment or what. I don't know. I remember her being kind of mean. I have to drive like 20 miles to get clothes. Oh, calamity, Haley. But you know what? I can see myself complaining about the same thing. Honestly. Oh, I have a daffodil in my chest at home. Gee, dang it. Shere Khan. That's right. That's who we played. Yep. That's who we played. Would that work though? Your makeup is terrible. Oh wait, that's just your face? Ooh. Yeah, it's better to err on the side of saying, your makeup looks really nice. I remember seeing, oh, two people to talk to. What? What do you want? Go away. Okay. The beach is a cool place to hang out and soak up some rays. You gotta spend some time in the sun or else you'll get all pale. Au contraire, my friend. You are skin cancer free if you don't spend time in the sun. SPF, it's your best friend. It's your best friend. Gotta protect. Gotta protect. Yeah, I remember seeing girls in high school that wore, and this is simply my opinion. Let's just throw that out there. I remember seeing girls that wore a lot of makeup in school, and school is a hard time. Oh, did I get another? Apparently I got another geode. That's fun. I know high school is a really hard time. I get it. I totally get it. But wearing all that makeup on your face is not the way to treat the acne you're trying to hide. If anything, it's actually doing more harm than good, because chances are the makeup you're using, at least back then, I mean, I don't know, makeup's come a long way since I was in high school, but back then, like, you probably crappy foundations at the grocery store, you know, that are full of preservatives and all sorts of things, and I don't know. But I remember I went on a like an overnight trip. I think it was like a Shakespeare festival or competition or something like that. And I shared a room with two other girls. And I remember watching one of them put her makeup on in the morning, and it must have taken her 30 minutes to put her makeup on. And every single time I looked over at her, she was putting on more foundation. And I just remember thinking, even as a high school student, even in like 9th grade, it was 9th or 10th grade, something like that. I remember being like, girl, that is not how you fix your problem. And maybe that's, I mean, I know people get desperate, and I get it. And you're also kind of at the mercy of your parents, right? If your parents aren't willing to buy you the right skincare, or they're not willing to take you to a dermatologist or whatever, then, you know, obviously you kind of just have to use what your parents are willing to get you before you can make your own money and, you know, buy nicer skincare if you know, if that's how your parents are. But I just remember being astounded at how much foundation she wore on a daily basis. And I just felt bad because, you know, that's not how you fix acne. And to be honest, that's not even how you cover it, because you can still see it under the makeup. It's just bumpy skin. It doesn't actually hide anything. It just made me feel bad. I don't know. And then I had a girl in my old church congregation who was really socially awkward, sweet as pie. She was so sweet. Her family was wonderful, and I adored them, but they were kind of clueless. And apparently her dad told her one time that she needed to use Neutrogena or something because most acne is food related. Can be. Definitely can be. Or hormonal or stress related or whatever. Our skin is definitely at the stage for what goes on inside your body. So obviously if you have, hey, it's Breeze. How's it going, Breeze? The more craziness you have going on inside, that's going to manifest itself, you know, on your skin. But I just felt really bad. Oh, parsnips. Whoop, whoop. I just felt really badly for her. But anyway, so this girl, her dad told her, you should use this Neutrogena because you should have skin like, I'd like to apologize for joking about your grandpa's old cottage when we first met. It's really a nice little house. However, you might need some more space someday. That's where I can help. If you bring me some raw materials and pay a fee, I can expand your house. Oh, this is from Robin. The first expansion I offer includes a kitchen. With a kitchen, you'll be able to cook and any recipes you've learned. Anyway, I hope you're starting to feel at home in Stardew Valley. I don't even remember her cracking a joke about my grandpa's farm, but I guess I'll let bygones be bygones. So when this girl told me that, she was like, my dad told me I should have skin like the girl on the Neutrogena commercial. And I was like, okay, this was, I don't know, 5-6 years ago or something. You know, I'd gone to esthetician school and, you know, learned all of this stuff. And I looked at her and was like, honey, that actress is not using Neutrogena. I can tell you that right now. Nope. She's probably using like stem cells on her face. She is definitely not using Neutrogena. There is no way you should ever compare yourself to anybody that's on TV. I have a cousin who worked in Hollywood for years and years and years and years. Let me tell you, the airbrushing they do is unbelievable. Totally unreal. I mean, she's beautiful in real life, but when you see a picture of her that's like a legit photo shoot, no, she does not look like that in real life. So I made sure this girl knew that, first of all, don't compare yourself to anybody. And second of all, especially not, 9 a.m.? Gee, dang. Oh, I guess I can go fish over here. Don't compare yourself to celebrities that have lighting and, you know, retouchers at the ready. Nope, it is. You will never attain that ever, 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 ever. And she did have really bad skin. I felt really badly for her. And one time her dad called me and was like, so she'd really like to get she's starting to grow some like extra hair on her eyebrows and she'd really like to get her brows waxed. And I just thought I would call you and ask you your opinion. And I had to be honest with the man. I was like, she cannot get waxed until she gets her acne under control. Because if you wax over acne, it just causes lots and lots of problems. That was a really, uncomfortable conversation. But I needed to be honest. So I just said, yeah, I would not do any sort of waxing over acne because that's overactive acne because it's just going to spread. I didn't go into skincare. I ended up doing lashes for, you know, most of my aesthetic career, but I do remember what I was taught and I remember how the skin works and I remember, you know, what to do for certain things. The problem is people like that see commercials for Neutrogena and they see this beautiful movie star. And if they're kind of clueless, they're just like, oh, well, she uses Neutrogena. Can't be that bad, right? And we can get it at the grocery store. It's $4.99. Woohoo! Ander, I got a largemouth bass. 22 inches. You know what is one of my favorite things about watching fishing with Ander? Is the fact that the guys on the boat always get so excited when a fish goes on their line. And they always go, oh, it's a giant, it's a giant, it's a giant, it's a monster. And then when they get it in the boat, it is rarely a giant or a monster. And I asked Ander, why do they do that? Why don't they err on the side of it being smaller? Because then when you pull it into the, have any of y'all caught a carp? Carp are disgusting. Oh, they're so gross. Nastiest fish. I've caught one carp in my life. And actually a friend of mine just took it and like killed it after I caught it. He was like, I'm just gonna go put this out of its misery. Ugh, carp are nasty. But every fisherman, oh, it's a giant, it's a giant, it's a giant, it's a giant, it's a monster. No, it's not. It's never a monster. Ever, ever, ever. And Anders said, that's what I do. I err on the side of it being smaller, and I like to be pleasantly surprised. I never say it's giant or huge. He said, if I ever feel something that feels slightly big on the fishing line, I'll say something like, woohoo, 19-inch largemouth bass. He'll say something like, well, it's definitely not a baby. It just makes me laugh. There's one professional fisherman in particular who's really bad about it, but he's created a whole image around being really, really dramatic on his boat. And he screams at the top of his lungs every time he catches a fish. And that's just, 60, they're getting smaller. I'm missing chat. Hold on. Regarding genetics, I remember specifically for Italians, if they go back to an Italian diet, aka pasta, then avoided junk food at all costs, their acne disappeared. You'd be surprised how much diet can affect it, though. Oh, for sure. Diet totally affects acne. You should have seen this Italian dude I saw. Like, he went from pizza face to near clear skin just from a diet change. Most of the stuff on TV is just some crap trying to sell something. Agreed. It's either some crap trying to sell something, or it's just people paid to say, well, yeah, I guess they're just trying to sell something, but I don't know. I need to go talk to Robin. Just getting carried away fishing her. Man, gotta tell Ander about all these largemouth bass I'm pulling in. These are tournament fish. I'm gonna win myself a tournament. Win myself the Bassmaster Classic. Fun fact, I have been to the Bassmaster Classic. It was actually really fun. I was really surprised. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, I work at Harvey. Oh, Harvey. Did I call him Henry again? Dang it. He says he likes having me around in case his medical equipment goes haywire. You're probably growing a lot of interesting plants on your farm, huh? Nope, just parsnips and beans. Maybe I'll stop by your place someday and check it out. You can come look at my parsnips and my beans. Okay, construct farm buildings. A coop. Okay, I need 4,000. Oh, wow. I am far from that. 300 wood, 100 stone. Okay. I can build a barn. I can build a well, a silo, a mill. I have never built a mill. A shed. I think I have built a shed. I have built a fish pond. Stable. 10,000? Oh, geez. 100 hardwood? Oh, man, okay. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, and and hardwood. I can't even get hardwood right now. Dang. Well, okay. What am I doing? Oh, I need to go give my daffodil to the community center. And I need to go buy more seeds. Parsnips. FYI, all your eyes, we are naming all my animals after food. So, not that I probably will get a coop today, but I will try. It's a lot of money. Just gotta keep fishing. Maybe my largemouth bass will pull in enough money. Andrew will be proud. I'm almost there. I just need a leak. I wonder where I can find a leak. I have an idea. Maybe. So one of my only skincare heroic moments was when I worked at a spa years ago, and I had a girl that she came in for regular waxing, eyebrow waxing, and she had psoriasis. And her skin was all red and scaly in these big patches. And I could tell she was putting crappy makeup on them, trying to cover them up. And it just wasn't working. And she never really talked about it, and I never really talked about it because she wasn't seeing me for skincare. She was seeing me for waxing. So I just never really... My favorite food is Chinese mooncake. Well, that is gonna be an animal's name. Shoot, I don't think they give you that much room. We'll just name it mooncake. Mooncake. Come here, mooncake. Yes, who's a good mooncake? I like it. I'm totally down. So one day she came in and saw me and she said, okay, I'm getting married in, I don't know, 6 months or 4 months or something like that. And she was like, I have psoriasis and I don't know what to do for my skin. I want to have clear skin for my wedding, but I don't know how to treat it. I don't want to go on steroids if I can help it, but it flares up and yada, yada, yada. And I worked for an Aveda salon, and Aveda is a brand that is all like plant life kind of. It's very, when I use their skincare, Ander always told me I smelled like grass, which is pretty accurate actually. Aveda is like a lifestyle. You use everything Aveda. Live Aveda, sweat Aveda, breathe, cry Aveda. I didn't really. I thought Aveda was okay, but whatever. But anyway, so I asked her, I really couldn't, I thought about recommending skincare products and stuff. And then I asked her what kind of makeup she used. And she was like, oh, I use, you know, like CoverGirl or whatever from the grocery store. And I said, this was years ago, back when mineral makeup was just kind of becoming popular. And now you can buy mineral makeup at the grocery store, but it didn't used to be that way. Mineral makeup is the most pure form of makeup, and it doesn't have any preservatives in it, and it doesn't have any, you know, you can still buy the crappy stuff at the grocery store, but, and I said, what kind of makeup do you use? She told me, you know, CoverGirl, whatever. And I said, even though we had an Aveda mineral makeup line, like right outside my door, I was like, okay, go to Nordstrom, go to the Bare Minerals counter, and get some mineral makeup. That's what I would recommend, because Aveda's makeup sucked. And I didn't really like Aveda anyway. Aveda was fine for people that didn't have a lot of problems. Aveda was not a treatable, it wasn't like a skincare that was really good for treating things. It was more a skincare for like, oh, you've got really good skin already? Cool, use Aveda and your skin won't get any worse. Awesome. So she was like, okay, I'll do that. I saw her once a month. She came back 4 weeks later and her skin was completely clear. Beautiful, beautiful. Super like alabaster skin, totally clear. And I was like, what did you do? It looks amazing. Your skin looks fabulous. And she said, I started using mineral makeup and I can't thank you enough. That was my one skincare hero moment. I don't think I've had any more. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I have and people just haven't told me about them. I don't really know. But I highly doubt any of my facials changed anybody's lives. But yeah, she was able to have her wedding and she had perfectly clear skin. I was really, really happy for her. Nobody wants to have blemishes on their skin. And that's why high school and middle school is so awful and so rough, because you usually do. It's really sad. I suggest gluten-free diet for clear skin. Gluten-free and also carnivore, actually. The carnivore diet. I have a friend that does the carnivore diet, and my brother does the carnivore, or he used to do the carnivore diet. He's on tour right now, so it's not like he can eat steak and bacon like while he's driving around. But he did the carnivore for a long time, and my friend still does the carnivore, and both of them said it did wonders for their skin. So I will admit, my parents both have really good skin just kind of naturally. My grandma and grandpa both had really good skin naturally. My grandma used Pond's cold cream, which is like the thickest, greasiest, heaviest facial cream you can buy. She used that stuff religiously all her life, and she always had beautiful skin. She never looked older. She never looked as old as she actually was. So my mom got really good skin from her. And so my skin does come from, like, I have good genes where my skin is concerned. However, I also invest in my skin, and I use, you know, more pharmaceutical grade skincare instead of just stuff you can buy from the grocery store. But if you can use the stuff from the grocery store and it doesn't cause any problems for your skin, great, awesome. The one thing you do want, though, is a sunscreen. You want to protect your skin. And see, sunscreen comes in many forms, but it's kind of easy if you choose to wear makeup, because now all makeup comes with SPF in it. All makeup. So I can just like, oh man. Oh, I got a newspaper I can, yeah. Ho ho ho. Monies. Gil, gold, whatever it is. I think it's gold. It's coming. I got lots of fish. I got 14 parsnips. Oh, and there's a fishing rod Willie wants to sell me. That's right. Pharmacy-wise, depends on the shop. I've noticed some shops sell pharmacy stuff and vice versa. It depends on what it is. If it's really bad, you'll go to a doctor. That is also true. Parsnip, chub, sunfish. Sure. My largemouth bass. Wow, that gives you 68 energy if you eat it raw. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't like fish. I do not like fish one bit. And I married a fisherman. What? It just is what it is. What you doing down there, buddy? We're gonna sleep. Okay, cool. I was gonna buy more seeds. Oh no, but I couldn't afford more seeds. That's right. Well, I can afford them now. Well, I might as well go to bed. Well, I have a lot of bait. I don't know how much that... Well, we'll see how much I get tonight. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, now he's in my house. Okay. Teleports. Tendies teleports. I remind you of you? Well, I'll take that as a compliment. I am passionate about skincare, but not so passionate that... I mean, I remember what I was taught, and like, you know, I learned a lot in aesthetic school, but... Oh, it's like cherry blossoms. Missing! I lost my favorite axe. If you find it, please return ASAP. I'm having a tough time without it. There's 250 gold in it for whoever finds the thing. Her axe? Where the fruit did she... Where was it last? Where did she last use it? That would have been helpful information. Where did you last use it, Robin? And I don't ever see her out chopping anything down. Okay, what I need is... I need a coop. I need to get myself some chickens. That is the way I do Stardew Valley. I am a livestock farmer. I like to fish, and I like having livestock. It's a very easy, lucrative thing to do in Stardew Valley because you don't have to harvest crops. And it doesn't work, it doesn't matter, seasons don't matter. So I need myself some wood. I don't remember how many wood pieces she asked for. 100? 200? I don't remember. I should have taken a picture of that screen. Dang it. And without my horse, going to Robin's just takes forever. It takes so long. But I really need... I got that. What else do I need? Oh, I need a leek. That's right. I do need a leek. And I need to upgrade. Man, I have so many things to do. So many things to do on my farm. All in good time. All in good time. I'm not really talking to a lot of people. I probably should. I've never dated anybody in this game before or married anybody or anything like that. Oh, I got... Oh, she was cutting wood south of Marnie's ranch. That is helpful. Cool. We'll go down there. Actually, I think you can find a leek down there. Maybe? Quite possibly? I don't know. I've never played this game in single player. I have never played this game in multiplayer. Is the fancy selling? Nope. Okay. Okay, south of Marnie's ranch. Might as well get some wood here. Yeah, it was a long time before I realized you can plant stuff like everywhere. Also, you can set those tapper things to get like maple syrup and stuff. You can set those on any trees out here. It doesn't have to be on your farm. I did not realize that the first time I played through this game. Michael's back. I have been really struggling with lighting for YouTube videos. Oh, what are these? Oh, they're spring onions. I thought they were leeks. Nope. Dang it. I really want to do more songs, do more cover songs, and I cannot get the lighting right. And then I ask myself, like, the lighting and a backdrop, right? Is it real? Oh, there it is. And then I ask myself, is it really that important to have like super fancy lighting or I think lighting is important, but is a backdrop really that important? Do I really need something super fancy behind me? I got these like fairy light type kind of curtain lights off of Amazon, and I don't know if I like them or not. Because I feel like adding more light behind me just makes me look darker, and that's not what I want. I don't know. It looks okay, but I use an RGB ring light and an RGB room light. We're very lucky to have a library in such a small town. Yeah, a library that loses a lot of books. I've decided I'm going to organize my clothes today. I'll have to throw out all of last year's styles to make room for the new ones. And drive 20 miles to go buy those new ones. Oh, I thought she was going to make some snide comment like, you can have all my old styles. Thanks, Haley. I actually had a friend who her sisters-in-law used to make really crappy passive-aggressive comments like that to her, where they'd be like, oh my gosh, I love that sweater. I had it last season. Ugh. So rude. How much wood do I need? I don't remember. See, like, you can cut all these trees down. I didn't realize that the first time I played this. Construct farm buildings. 4,000 G. 300 wood. 100 stone. How much do I have? 140. Do I have more back on the farm? I don't know how much stone I have either. Oh, I guess I could go into the mines. Oh, I have your axe. I have your axe. I used to play a white screen video on my TV for lighting. Oh, that's smart. Hey, I found my axe. Oh, you found my axe. What a relief. I almost chopped my toe off with the other one I was using. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Let's go into, let's go home and put a bunch of business in my shipping crate. And then, I guess it's not so much lighting, it's my backdrop that I'm trying to figure out what it should be. I actually am considering using a green screen because since it's just cover songs and it's literally just me from like the chest up, I could probably light a green screen okay, and then I could make it whatever I wanted. Doing a Disney cover, I could have a Disney background. Doing a ballad, I could have some sort of, you know, kind of soft lighting background. Would people know it was a green screen? Of course they would, but I don't know. That way I can kind of make it be whatever. I don't know. I need to mess around with it more. I just never have time to mess around. Oh, I only have 52 stone. Great. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, let's go to Le Mines. I realized at some point that the ring... Hold on. I realized at some point that the ring light was almost a need thing. If you just use ambient room light, it's not enough. A high-end camera does help, but cameras get expensive. Easiest solution is ring light. You know, it's funny you say that because I actually ordered a ring light with a phone holder in the middle, and it was too much. Like, because I guess it's also because of how close I need the camera to my face, because I'm not doing like a full body shot. Do you want something from me? Just to say hello. It's a crime? Not a crime. Oh, I don't have a lot of energy. Ooh. Can I make a snack? Nope. Dang. Oh, but I can eat a fish. Gross. Just a raw fish. Yeah, I like green screens. I feel like green screens are most professional. Oh, and James has a point. I could promote, like, my channel. That is a really good idea. I'm gonna eat this fish. I don't know how much energy it's gonna give me, but... Man, that's a good thing to remember. I can just come out here and fish, eat raw fish, like Bear Grylls, and then go back into the mines. Ugh. This Stardew Valley Susie is a heck of a lot braver than I am. I would never... Well, I guess it depends on the situation. I would eat raw fish. Oh, man, I would never eat a raw carp. Gross. Yes. Watch, it takes my life away. Oh, no. It gave me 13 energy. Okay. Carp are so gross. Ooh. It's nasty. You can try putting one of those white umbrellas on a ring light. That's true. Panel light, you can adjust intensity and color. Not like RGB color, but white color. Yeah, I have a light that I can adjust the brightness, and that does help. But I guess lighting, I'm kind of okay with light. Like, I can kind of work with lighting, whether it's, you know, using daylight from the windows or whatever. It's really kind of my backdrop. But I really like what, where did he say it? What James said, your background should promote your books and music. It really should be a green screen then. If it's going to promote, yeah, I don't know. I'll finish that book someday. Well, I actually have to think to myself, I really have to admit to myself that I may never finish that book. I would really love to finish that book. I also have to remind myself that I am not going to be a stay-at-home mom of 2 little kids forever. Eventually, both my daughters will be in school. Eventually, they'll both be teenagers. I mean, provided something horrible doesn't happen, I should have a lot of years ahead of me. So I should have, you know, but it just comes when it comes. I have so many plans, and I have plans for the 3rd one too, but yes, I did kind of fall into that trope of the 3 young adult trilogy books, but my story just could not happen in one book. I planned it to be one book. I really did. And then when it came down to it, and when I was actually writing it, and the more I edited it, and the more I kind of like fine-tuned it, I was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to keep all of this in one book. There's no way. It would be 700 pages. And you can't make a young adult book 700 pages unless you're J.K. Rowling and you write Order of the Phoenix. So, okay. I'm going to end up in the hospital if I don't get out of here. I really need food. I will eat raw fish, but I will never eat it like Gollum from The Hobbit. Oh, yes, that scene. Oh, well, there are 2 scenes, right? Gollum eats raw fish, and then there's the scene when he's turning into Gollum where he eats raw fish, and it's like a close-up of his teeth and his mouth. Oh. And you see the fish coming up. Oh, gosh, I remember that. I could get a ghostwriter, that is true. Problem with green screens is they're a bit bulky and take up quite a bit of room. That is true. I could just hang a big old piece of green fabric on my wall. I do have a stretch of wall I could just hang a green screen on. But once again, with green screens, you need proper lighting. And I'd have to mess around with it. Because it's not like I'm doing a giant, huge section of camera. Like, it's just a close-up of me singing. So it shouldn't be that hard to light. It's not like I'm trying to light this giant green screen. Does that make sense? Quartz. Oh, Gunther. Gunther can wait. I need money. I need monies. What is this grass shoot? I don't need this grass shoot. Plant these in spring. Takes 8 days to mature. Nah. I don't know if I can get any money for that, but I will try. 78 stone. How much stone did I need? 100? Slowly plucking away at it. I'm a deep thinker. Get it? Ghost Rider? That was good. Did any of you guys watch Ghost Rider? Oh, I remember Ghost Rider. A survival burger! Yeah, I'll take a survival burger. Andrew and I had Raising Cane's today for lunch. It was delicious. Raising Cane's chicken fingers. It was delicious. Day 12? Okay, I thought that said day. Oh, look, it's raining. Dear Susie, have you settled into your new life yet? I can't believe you're all grown up now. Time sure flies. Now that you're gone, I have all this extra money laying around, so I included a little gift. Love, Dad. Thanks, Dad. Thank you. Tomorrow we're holding the Egg Festival. Oh, I remember this. You should arrive between 9 and 2 if you'd like to attend. Wouldn't want to miss the annual egg hunt. Wouldn't we, Lewis? Maybe. Okay, what am I doing? I am... How do you make one of these? I need a maple seed, an acorn, and a pine cone. Pine trees. I mean, I'll figure out the lighting slash background slash whatever eventually, but... I don't know. It's just frustrating. It's a lot more frustrating than I thought it was going to be. Because I was thinking... Hey, I caught like 6 largemouth bass. My biggest was 26 inches.
26 inches. That's like a 10-pounder.
Yeah, I was like, that's a tournament fish. Oh, lovely.
That little locket into a necklace.
Perfect. You are more than welcome to wear it.
Everybody out.
Everybody is apparently here now. Yay! Stixel can stay in here. That's fine. Stixel. Hi. Stixel. Here, I'll show you guys Stixel. She looks like Tendies. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come here. Oh. Come here, Stixel. You see Stixel? Stixel pupper. Stixel. You can only kind of see her. Good pupper. I've started taking her with me to pick Charlotte up from school because she's a COVID dog, so she's like terrified of people. And it's really helping because she is learning to not be so scared of people. She sees people all over the place. Not Tendies. If I wrote your second book, I would send you character back to the future and have her fall for a new guy and fight a new baddie. It doesn't really quite fit my style. My book is about a floating city. It's somewhat realistic. There is no time travel. But I kind of do like... Actually, I have a couple other ideas of other stories that I'd like to write as well. But I can't get started on those either because I don't want to get started on writing a totally different project and then forget my first project. What was I doing? I was getting pine cones. Charlotte named Stixel. The Stixel. We call her the Stixel pupper. It's just gonna happen. The Stixel pupper. Okay. I need seeds. And I need that. Wait, how much wood did she say I needed? 300 pieces of wood? Oh man, I'm so not there, but I do need stone. I really want my chicken coop. I need seeds. Oh, a leek! Sweet. That is very exciting. I can finish a bundle! Woohoo! She's getting big. She is. She's big. She's about as big as our first dog at this point, and she's totally bonkers. She's nuts. She's 1, so she has a lot of energy. Kind of waiting for the day she just kind of calms down just a little bit. She's a good girl, though. She's very loving. She's very, very affectionate. Very, very physically affectionate. And she's a good companion. Bundle complete. Spring seeds. Awesome. Now that spring is almost halfway over. How long do those take? Oh, look at that. I was like, camera is not doing a great job of following this little guy. Oh, more. Oh, the fishing one is hard. What do we need over here? Spring crops. Oh, hey. Oh, shoot. I better get growing those. Cauliflower and potatoes. Green beans. Parsnip. Okay. Mead? How the fruit do you make mead? Wine, juice, green tea, pale ale? I've never made half of those. Animal bundle, fall crops, summer crops, rare crops. Oh, I only need one. Sweet gem berry. It's gonna become my new Mormon swear. Sweet gem berry. I like it. I like it a lot. Sweet gem berry. River fish. Crab pot. I don't think I've caught all those before. Ocean fish. What is this? Tilapia. Master fishing. Oh no. Oh no. Lava eel. Oh, scorpion carp. Octopus. Blobfish? That is the cutest fish. That is the cutest blobfish I've ever seen. It's a pixel blobfish. I love it. Night fishing. Wait, haven't I caught a bream already? I have caught a bream already. Lake fish. Okay. All right, I gotta get my... Wait, can you see? Oh, you can! Oh, hallelujah. I'm so glad you can do that. That saves me a lot of time. Let's go talk to Willie about this fishing pole that you can put bait on. Mead is made from honey? I did not know that. I don't drink, so... Not that if you do drink, you know exactly where things come from, but I know nothing about alcoholic drinks. Nothing at all. I did not know that. Mead is made from honey. Wine is made from grapes. I think I want to marry Elliot. Oh, there's a place over here where if I need to fix with, but then I'd have to give up my wood. Oh, 300? No. Dang it. I never really fished much with crab pots. Gotta be honest. Okay, he has a new fishing pole, I'm pretty sure. Whoa. Bait, crab pot, training. Oh, no, wait. Fiberglass, 1800. Oh, my sweet gem berry. Well, at this point, fishing is pretty much my livelihood, so I will take it. And, oh, now I can put all my bait on it. Sweet. Fantastic. I wish it would rain here. Oh, hello. If you're lucky, you might see a frog in this weather. That is the luckiest thing. I had a toad named Lucky once. I'm not kidding. I really did. I had a toad named Lucky when I was little. He was a three-legged toad. I don't remember much about him other than the fact that he had 3 legs. He was lucky indeed. Okay, cauliflower and potatoes? That's what I need. Sweet Caroline. Is that how that song goes? It's a fine looking day. On days like this, I like to help Evelyn with the public gardens. Girl, it is pouring outside. I'm definitely going to enter the egg hunt tomorrow. Are you? Yes. Yes, I am. Parsnip seeds, bean, cauliflower seeds. 12 days. Oh, no. Potatoes. 6 days. Tulip, jazz, grass. Oh, I can make my own grass. Wheat flour, rice, oil, vinegar, wallpaper, flooring, catalog, cherry sapling, apricot. Takes 28 days to produce a mature pomegranate tree. Bears fruit in the fall. Only grows if 8 surrounding tiles are empty. Well, I can't afford it right now anyway. But I do remember Elliot likes pomegranates. So if I'm gonna, like, smarm Elliot up to me, I need to grow pomegranates. I think he likes duck feathers too. I can't remember. Everybody likes rabbit feet. Everybody likes rabbit feet, and I think everybody likes something else. I can't remember. There's something else everybody likes. Golden pumpkin that you get from the Halloween Kerjigger? Oh, shoot. No, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. Did you know that if you plant, I think if you plant 9 crops together, I think they have the chance, a chance of growing into one big giant crop. Pretty sure. 3 by 3? Yes. That's exactly what I mean. I guess I should just plant all these spring seeds, right? Might as well. I don't know how long they take to mature, but I think I've got enough time. Y'all, it was 59 degrees here this morning. It was so lovely. I'm so excited for fall. Okay. Seeds, random seeds, random seeds. I am going to need another scarecrow. What do you need for scarecrow? Fiber, coal. Don't they have other rare crows? That's what they are. They have like fancy ones that are like mice or pumpkins or witches or candy canes or something. I don't remember. What do I need? Coal, fiber, and wood. I think I have coal. I do. What? I don't have 50 wood. Oh, I don't have fiber. I can see really well. Let's just stick you right here. Sure. When I played this game, I didn't learn properly. My girlfriend raced through so fast. By the time I started to learn fishing, we were late seeing game stuff. Ah, well. Everybody plays it differently. I feel like the second time I played it, I raced through it. And so I honestly don't remember much from that playthrough because I just kind of... Yeah, I raced through it. I'm pretty sure those are 2 things that go... Wait. Crafts room. Fish tank. Night fishing, river fish, crab pot. Oh, yes, I have 2 things I can put in there. Sweet. I can't English anymore. Happens to the best of us. There are some days where I feel like I'm totally on top of it, and then there are other days where I'm like, man, how do you spell house? I can't, like you said, I can't English anymore. I can't think. I cannot. My little buddy. Yes. A mussel. Yeah, I don't like any of these things either. Clams, crab, nothing. I went through a period where I was kind of okay with shrimp, but it was a very short-lived period. I was like, ugh, I just don't. How does this game compare to Animal Crossing? I couldn't tell you. I've never played Animal Crossing. I've only played Stardew. You will hear differences of oh, hello. Oh, so many people. This weather makes me thirsty. Does it? Shane? Hey, it's Farm Girl. Did you get new pants? You're doing something right. Stop. Oh, I almost forgot. It's my day for doing push-ups. Okay. Hi, Susie. Read anything interesting in the library lately? Ha. Well, I'll see you around then. Does he have headphones in? Oh, sorry I bothered you, dude. Sorry. I've never seen him wear headphones before. Maybe I should Maybe I should marry Harvey. He's a doctor. Would be kind of nice. I don't know. I don't know how this game compares to Animal Crossing. I think it's obviously extremely similar. I really don't know. I was given Stardew Valley by somebody. So I kind of, you know, I think I was given Stardew Valley by my brother. And so it's all I know. Do I have my fiberglass? Yes. There we go. Now I can like fish, legit fish. Oh, it's raining. That's a good time to fish. So it's raining. You can go catch some fish. To add to my river bundle. I actually think Charlotte would really like Animal Crossing, but I gave her Animal Crossing on the phone a while back, but that was before she could read, and so she had to keep coming to ask me what things were. But now she's a superstar reader, so she could totally do it, but she doesn't really seem interested in it right now, and that's fine. Then again, I haven't brought it up in a while, so maybe she just needs a reminder? She loves watching Stardew Valley, though. During my second playthrough, she was so cute. Whoa, 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 ah! Fish is stressing me out. What are you? What are you? Crap. Dang it. What was that? Well, the bait certainly did its job. Oh, it's raining. I bet that was some fish that only comes out in the rain. There are so many species of fish you can catch in this game. It's really overwhelming, actually. So many fish. I want to know what that was. Maybe, I was going to say a carp, but no. Carp is in the... I don't know which one's... Is this a river? I think this is a river. I think the lake is up by the mountain. Come on. Come on. I just have never been able to justify forking out $60 for Animal Crossing when I have Stardew Valley already. I'm sure I would love Animal Crossing, but I can't justify that expense. Am I the only one who, when I hear the word expense, it makes me think of We Spared No Expense from Jurassic Park? It's literally what I think of every single time. Masterpiece of a movie. Gosh, I haven't watched that movie in so long. Oh, there he is again. Oh, I'm gonna get you. Maybe. Oh no. Oh, I want to know what you are. Mystery. Oh, a catfish. 44 inches. Dang. These all need to go to the community center. I just realized. I was catching these for money, but they actually should all go to the community center. Catfish. Ugh. I remember my mom used to make catfish a lot for dinner when I was little, and I'm not the only one. I know, everybody wants to know what the super intense fish is. It's a mystery. I hate losing fish. Because I want to know what they are. Especially when they fight like that. I want to know what they are. Shad 35. Oh, I forgot to ask Ander. I don't think shad come that big. I think they're small fish. Better movie, original Blade Runner or Blade Runner 2049. Gotta be honest, haven't seen Blade Runner or Blade Runner 2049. Man, I haven't seen a lot of movies. I was going to title one of my streams and have one of our just chatting sessions be talking about the ending of Inception. Because Ander and I disagree on the ending of Inception. But then I realized that's a pretty bold spoiler for those that haven't seen Inception yet. So I have refrained. It's one of our favorite movies. It's one of my favorite movie soundtracks. But Andrew and I still disagree to this day. We disagree on the ending of Inception, and we disagree on the ending of Looper. And neither of us will change the other's mind. Oh man, it is late. Wow. It's been a long day, self. Should, I don't remember what fish I'm supposed to hang on to. A bream. I know I'm supposed to hang on to a bream. Probably a chub. A catfish. Okay, I can sell that one. A shad. A chub. Can I sell green algae? I think I can. Dang, all that work and it's going to go toward the community center. It's not even going to make me any money. There's a reason why Netflix doesn't have the original Blade Runner and that Amazon makes you pay for it. I liked Looper and Inception. Was just thinking of those two as well. What did Andrew think? Dream or no? He thinks it's all a dream. I do not. And we have had many a conversation, and both of us can't change each other's minds. And to be honest, I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of like, the ending of Inception, the top never stops and Leo was in a dream. See, that's what Andor says. He says it's all a dream because I guess we're talking about it now. So spoilers, if anybody hasn't seen Inception yet. But, oh, parsnip. Potatoes! Oh my gosh, I didn't even know I was growing potatoes. Surprise! Wow, that's a surprise crop. He says okay, let's see. When he wakes up, which dream is it? I think it's when they first meet the guy who's making the concoction, the sedative. And he has some dream and he wakes up and he goes into the bathroom and starts like splashing his face with water and he drops his totem. That's when Andor was like, that's it. Everything after that is a dream. He drops his totem and he never, oh crap, I'm not paying attention. And he never spins it again. Or you never see him spin it again. Maybe I just think none of it is a dream because I want it to be real. I don't know. But Andor was like, I think regardless, even if he came back into the house and found the totem spinning, he said, I think he would just choose that as his reality. I think he's done fighting. And I think he would just be like, okay, this is my reality now. Like, what's the guy who says the thing? He says they come here to be awakened. Yeah, so that's what Andor thinks. But I think it was all real. And that song that plays when he first, like, when they wake up after the job is done and after, like, everything's all said and done and after the snow level and all that stuff, that music that plays gets me every single time. It's the most beautiful music. Hans Zimmer at his finest, for sure. Oh, I can make more snacks, right? Yes. Oh, one more. Let's see. I don't think it's a dream either. But he saw the kids' faces. See, that's what Anders said. He said, I think he just chose that reality. I think he just was like, this is where I choose to like be. All I remember about Inception is that half the cast is also in The Dark Knight Rises. That is also true. And Maul wasn't there. That's true. If I were Andor, I would let you win. Happy wife, happy life. Looper was self-side, not the answer. No, in Looper, he believes that the little boy is... Okay, it's been a really long time since I've seen Looper. Once again, spoilers for Looper if you haven't seen it. Highly recommend it. It's a great movie. At least I thought it was a great movie. I thought they did a great job of making Joseph Gordon-Levitt look like... Oh, that's right, the Egg Festival. Oh, man. We gotta get there. They did a great job making Joseph Gordon-Levitt look like a young... I got a prehistoric vertebra. Okay. He looks like a young Bruce Willis. It's very weird. Super crazy. Oh yeah, you can like buy stuff. Strawberry seeds. How much money do I have? 1938? 8 days? How many days do I have left? Oh, what? I can't even tell what day it is. Oh no. Do I buy strawberries? Our hens have been working overtime to prepare for this festival. They deserve the best tonight. Bowls full of sweet yellow corn. Oh, look at him, he's happy. You don't see him happy very often. No one really talks to me. I just come for the deviled eggs. Oh, that sounds like Ander. Ander loves deviled eggs. That is his favorite part of Easter. Oh, hey, it's Pam. Pam-a-lamma ding dong. Okay, Looper was one of the best time travel stories. Okay, wait. I love Hans Zimmer. The only reason why it could be a dream is that it was a lucid dream. Seemed too controlled. Looper was one of the best time travel stories I've seen. Most sci-fi time travel is cringe for me. They did a great job making them look different ages. Okay, is that what the person is called? The Rainmaker, the bad guy, the one that employs all the loopers, right? Isn't that the kind of the Voldemort of the story, right? He's like the super bad guy. What the heck, Pam? You can't spike the punch. There are some people who don't drink. There are children. Somebody think of the children. Okay. So in that ending scene, there's the little boy, and then there's Emily Blunt, and then there's like the big like past Bruce Willis? Real Bruce Willis. And then there's Joseph Gordon-Levitt. And he saw it all play out, right? He saw Emily Blunt get killed, and then he saw the little boy get on the train, and the little boy goes riding and becomes the Rainmaker, right? Ander believes the little boy is the Rainmaker. No. Oh, I'm sorry. No. He believes Joseph Gordon-Levitt. The little boy is Joseph Gordon-Levitt as a little boy. Does that make sense? Or something like that. And I was like, that doesn't make any sense. So, first of all, he slept with his mom. And don't you think he would recognize this woman as his mother? And don't you think he would recognize this whole situation? Like, what? I can't quite remember exactly what Anders said, but he thought Joseph Gordon-Levitt was the Rainmaker somehow. And I was like, no, the little boy is the Rainmaker. And he was like, yeah, it's him as a young kid or something like that. I don't really remember, but I was like, dude, you're tripping. That is not the case. Okay, I gotta talk to everybody here. Oh, look, it's Marlin. Even with my bad leg, I never miss a town festival. Oh, precious. I thought you said Ander didn't drink. No, Ander doesn't drink. Nope, he does not drink. Yeah, I can't quite remember exactly what it is now. Sometimes I'll hide an egg too well and no one finds it. Well, until summer rolls around. Then the hot air starts to bring out the rotten smell. Willie, you scalawag. Yeah, I can't quite... Oh, this girl. I think I've met everybody now. I've been up since dawn, coloring eggs. It's always my favorite part of the season. This fruit punch is unusually good. Well, yeah, Pam spiked it. Taking breaks from work can make you more productive in the long run. Look at Elliot. Look at him. So regal. Elliot, regal. What's everyone so happy about? Humph. Eggs. Why eggs? I need to cheer that man up. This festival has been a tradition for as long as I can remember. Tradition connects us with both the past and the future. It's comforting. Yeah, I think Haley and Alex kind of belong together. This festival is all right, but what I'm really looking forward to is the flower dance. Oh yeah, that nobody will dance with me. That's cool. I try to eat at least 3 eggs every day. Okay, Gaston. Oh, I've already talked to Willie. We used to do a rotten egg toss. Mayor Lewis put an end to that pretty quick. I bet he did. Searching for eggs is like going on a treasure hunt. Yep. Good analogy. Ugh, my nose. Allergies. I feel you, buddy. Have I talked to everybody? Eggs definitely have a place in a well-balanced diet. Thanks, Harvey. Leave it to Harvey. I always look forward to these gatherings. It makes the valley feel like a real community. The children have been looking forward to this festival for weeks. Yeah, cute little kiddos. Who apparently... I hope I can find some eggs before Vincent takes them all. I hope everyone's enjoying the food. I've been cooking for days to get everything ready. Fried eggs, boiled eggs, poached eggs, deviled eggs, scrambled eggs, chocolate eggs, you name it. Chocolate eggs. What? But if he doesn't drink, how did he come up with such a wacky theory? I don't remember. It's been so long since we've seen it. Is there any more food? Dude, the tables are laden. Laden with food, y'all. Yo, you, just you. Welcome to the Egg Festival. Compliments of my wonderful brood of hens. Oh, that's right. Yep, let's start. Have I seen a TV show called Farscape? I have not. I'm sure I would probably enjoy it, though. That's another sci-fi one, yeah? It's time for the highlight of today's festivities, the annual spring egg hunt. Woohoo! Calm down now, kiddos. You're going to need all your energy if you hope to find the most eggs and take home the exclusive prize. How old are all of these people? Like, how old am I? Now, is everybody ready? Go! Okay. I'm going. Eggs. Oh, I'm gonna find the eggs. Oh, crap. Dang. Our beloved Mona. No, I want an egg. Yeah, I don't remember what Anders' theory is. It's been so long since we've seen it. Now I can't quite remember. But it was something that was so out there. He was like, yeah, no, the little boy is Looper. And I was like, what? No. No. Oh, that is an egg. Oh, I see it. Dude, I'm totally gonna win. 13. Ah! Oh, there's one over there. 9 eggs. 10. Oh, yeah. 3, 2. Oh, 11 eggs. Take that. The other thing I have a complaint with a lot of audiobooks. I feel like the reader needs to do proper voice acting. Otherwise, it's too much of a monotone monologue. I have heard differing opinions on this. I have heard some people that really do just like, I've heard people who just like, you know, a pretty calm reading. And then I've heard people who love like as much voice acting as you can possibly put into a story. Oh yeah, I just won the egg hunt. I don't think I've ever done that on the first try. Woohoo! Oh yeah. What did I get? Money? Because I could use money. Can I spoil a sci-fi movie called Predestination? Sure. Dude, what did I get? I don't even know what I got. I need to give somebody a gift. Wow, that was late. That was a late deal. I gotta get to the community center. Maybe that should be a feature then, when you choose the level of flamboyance and emotion in an audiobook. Yeah, like, for me, listening to the American version of the Harry Potter series, it's read by a guy with an accent, but he does so many voices, it's hard for me... Was it raining again? Dang. He does so many voices, it's hard for me to, like, keep track of them all. It's almost distracting. It's too distracting. But I also do agree that there is a point where if you don't do voices, it doesn't sound genuine. That's something I really try to do in my audiobook was, you know, have kind of not like crazy different voices. It kind of depends on the characters too, because if you don't have a lot of characters with lots and lots of differing, I don't know, voices or accents or whatever, then obviously you can't do a whole lot of voice acting. Harry Potter, there are so many different colorful characters that you can get totally carried away, which is how I feel Jim Dale kind of did. He kind of got carried away, and I was like, dude, I can't keep straight. I can't keep straight all these people. It was just distracting. It was too much. Catfish. What is that? That's a sunfish. Okay. Night fishing. Bream. Master fishing crab pot. What is this? A chub? Ocean? No. Lake? No? Okay. Chubs apparently aren't cool enough. The Junimos don't need a chub. Got it. Predestination is about Ethan Hawke. Born female, grew up Jane in an orphanage, joined a time cop and becomes a man and pregnant. What? Time travel back and made a baby with his younger self. What? Wow, that is a stretch. That is quite the time travel story. Dang. That is very bizarre. I remember seeing Ethan Hawke in something that was really intense. What was it? Taking Lives? I think that's what it was. Taking Lives, where he was like a serial killer or something. Angelina Jolie was in that, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I've seen the whole thing. But it's kind of violent. Yeah? Doesn't he kill a bunch of people in that movie? Ethan Hawke is a very interesting looking fella. And he's not like the greatest of actors, but that is wild. Oh, I should have taken the potato to the community center. Gee, dang it. That is very, very strange. Man, predestination. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. If that ever comes up and Andrew's like, hey, we should watch this, I'll be like, well, not that I'm like against it, but actually it just seems like it would get really, it would just be hard to follow. Be really confusing. I really like the time travel part in Harry Potter with the time turner and Hermione. However, I do find it odd that they were willing to allow Hermione, well, maybe not, okay. In a way, I think it's a little bit odd that they allowed Hermione to use a time turner so she could take multiple classes, but they wouldn't use a time turner to go back and save Harry's parents. I don't know. I mean, I guess she kind of explains to Harry, you know, she says, you know, the Ministry of Magic has really intense rules about, you know, messing with time. And wizards have done really horrible things when messing with time. And, you know, there are such strong rules against it. You know, you're not supposed to mess with time. But I'm like, well, but here you are doing like multiple classes over again. I mean, I guess the only reason I can really think of they would be okay with that is because it's to further her education. Wow, seriously, to further her education. But at the same time, I'm like, I mean, the whole Harry Potter, oh, really, the Potters and the Voldemort thing and all that stuff. Gosh, not even. Why would they not use a time turner to go back and like stop Voldemort before he becomes who he becomes? You know what I mean? Like, where does it end? I don't know. You introduce time travel, if not the main point of the story, can come off as lazy storytelling. That is true. That is true. It's like, oh, well, we can just go back in time. But, you know, everybody makes such a big deal about how Harry, that whole Potter thing was so sad and all that stuff. But I guess Voldemort killed a lot of people. Harry wasn't the only one who lost loved ones. But obviously the Potters were really, really loved by everybody. Oh, we've got another, what is this, a catfish? Oh, crap. Oh, man. That didn't even give me a chance. Stupid catfish. Maybe. I don't know. It's raining again. But it's 11 o'clock, so it wasn't a night fish. Nah. I think my favorite fishing is the Twilight Princess fishing, where it's just Link and a rod, and he just like uses his arm straight up in the air and just pulls on the rod with his arm. There's no reel. There's nothing. He just puts his arm above his face and there's my pumpkin. Did she ever take a third nap? Hi, baby. Talking about little tendies. She's so cute. Oh my gosh. Apparently she never took a third nap. So it's 6:15, so she's going to bed apparently. She doesn't wake up for bottles anymore though, so I am very, very grateful for that. Hallelujah. Of course, this morning at 4:30 in the morning, she woke up. She wasn't mad. She was just speaking whale in her crib. So I've been up since 4:30. I never really got back to sleep. Night books? I have never even heard of night books. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, I can hear her. She's mad. She needs to go to bed. Part of me feels like I should go help him, and then the other part of me is like, no, I do this every night on my own. Oh, come on. Oh! I had it there for a little while. Gee, dang it. If I were Harry, I would turn back time and marry Hermione. No, 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 no. Hermione was never meant to be with Harry. I personally am very happy that Harry ended up with Ginny. Honestly, okay, wait. Oh, James said that. I thought that was Michael, because Michael's only seen the movies. Movie Ginny sucks. She is not nearly as awesome as she is in the books. In the books, Ginny is she is on fire. I love Ginny. Book Ginny is way better than movie Ginny. I think Harry absolutely ended up with who he needed to end up with. And I love the fact that that Hermione and Ron ended up together. It just felt too trite for Harry and Hermione to end up together. It just felt too like, oh, what the? Like, I just kind of felt like that would have been the obvious thing. One of my favorite scenes out of the entire series is when Harry and Ginny first kiss. It's one of the best scenes, in my opinion. I just loved it. I loved it. I'm kind of a hopeless romantic like that, but I really, really loved the way that scene was written. And I hate that they... Oh, crap. Speaking of hate, I hate that they took that away in the movie. They didn't do that in the movie, and I was sad about it. Movie Ginny sucks. I just don't like movie Ginny. And it's not that the actress sucked. It's that she just wasn't given a chance. The screenwriters just didn't write her very well. So what would you think if several people were doing an audiobook together? I have listened to a full cast audiobook, and it was fantastic. World War Z and Hyperion by Dan Simmons. Hyperion by Dan Simmons was that way, and that was also really great. Dune, not so much. Don't listen to Dune. Dune sucked. But Hyperion by Dan Simmons was done by a full cast, and it was really, really great. And World War Z was done by a full cast, which was fantastic. Phenomenal audiobook. One of the only audiobooks I think I have ever listened to where I believe that book needed to be an audiobook. I think it's better as an audiobook performance than just reading it. Because the book World War Z is a compilation of interviews that Max Brooks, the author, does, interviewing all these different people about the zombie apocalypse. And so every chapter is a different interview with a different person, and they come from all different walks of life. All different. Some of them are, civilians. Some of them are military. Some of them are doctors. Some of them are scientists. It's this huge array of people, and they had a different cast of 20 to 30 different people to do all of the. Oh, that's not what I want. To do all the voices. It was phenomenal. It was great. And yeah, get this out of here. Get that out of here. And I listened to it kind of, what the? Oh, I'll bet that's probably what I got for. It's a Farmer's Delight. I think that's what I got for, what the heck, man? I want to wear my hat. That must be what I won from the, egg hunt. Oh, cute. Oh, but it made my hair down. Nope, it's in pigtails. Okay. Hyperion and World War Z. Yep. There are other ones. I've heard Lincoln, something about Lincoln and the Bardo or something like that. Oh shoot, I need more parsnips. It's the 14th. Okay, I need more parsnips because I gotta go take them to the community bundle. Something like Lincoln and the Bardo or something like that has a full cast, I think. I remember hearing really good things about that as well. But I think full cast audiobooks can be great, but they have to be done properly. Unlike Dune, which was half full cast, half just single narrator. What a stupid way to do an audiobook. It's Farmer Susie, so it is. It me. It's me. Hey, Jordachi! I love this game too. Before Metroid Dread, I wanted to do something, because Metroid Dread is going to give me a lot of anxiety. So I wanted to do something a little chill, and we talk about books and we talk about movies, and I'm having a great time. And I just got a hat. I won the egg hunt. So proud of myself. I found 11 eggs. I think that's the most eggs I've ever found. Parsnips, 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 parsnips. And we're naming all my animals food, just FYI. So my dog is named Tendies. And I need to build a chicken coop, but I need to get... Oh, my energy is low. Oh, but I have a snack. That's right. Delicious. That didn't give me much energy. I guess I could eat a potato. Whoops. I thought I was moving my menu over. Nope, moving my person. Oh, again. I thought I was moving my menu, my cursor. Okay, I got this. It's been a long time since I've played this game. Still getting used to the controls. We haven't been to the mines a lot. We need to go back to the mines. But the mines, because my energy goes down so fast, because I have such a crappy pick, the mines exhausts me so fast. I want to make a chicken coop. So we can start naming my chickens after food. I'm going to listen to them. I might not even listen to Dune to see how not to do one. Oh, you might listen to Dune. Yeah. I was really excited when I found it had a full cast, and then I started listening to it and was like, what the heck is this? You've got to be kidding. Like I said, had I turned my audiobook into Amazon that way, they never would have gone for that. Never. It was just so inconsistent. It was really hard to be like, okay, wait, who is that? Wait, what? And sometimes they switched from full cast to single narrator mid-chapter. It was terrible. Terrible. It's awful. Obviously, I'm really salty about it. I just thought, of all the books, really? Really? Let me think of what books I've listened to that were narrated phenomenally. Kirby Hayborn is a really great narrator. I really liked the book, Everybody Sees the Ants. That was kind of a surprising book to me. It was, I think it's a young adult. It's about Lucky Linderman, who's being bullied at school by Nader McMillan. And his mom is a swimmer, and his dad is, like, terrified of everything. And his grandpa was a Vietnam POW, I think. And he has dreams about rescuing his grandfather at night. But it's basically kind of how he deals with being bullied. I'm not doing it very much justice, but I loved it. I thought it was great. It was a real breath of fresh air for me. I really, really liked it. And the guy who narrated it, Kirby Hayborn, did a great job. Oh, he also narrated another book called The Gone Away World. Now, The Gone Away World is a sci-fi, and the storyline is awesome. I love the storyline. It was like a pipe burst in this city, and which means, oh shoot, it's been so long since I've read it. A pipe burst, which was putting something into the air that kept the monsters at bay. The pipe was on fire. That's what it was. The pipe was on fire. And so the main character and his friend have to go help fix the pipe, or else the monsters will move into the... somebody just came out of a door. Who dat? Gotta talk to somebody. Oh, that's right. Everybody goes to the... Hey! I stepped in something gross earlier, and I just bought these shoes. Shame. 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 But it was like this pipe is on fire, and there's this stuff that it puts out into the air that keeps the monsters at bay. The stuff is called Fox. And the first chapter was fabulous. And then it went into this giant... It was basically as if this guy wrote this book, never had it edited, never ever, did any work with it, just kind of, wrote his first draft and was like, here's a book I wrote, and his publisher was like, great, we'll publish it. Oh, it was such a slog. But I was like, man, come on, I'm trying to figure out what the deal is with this fox stuff and these monsters and stuff. Like, how does this happen? What is this about? And it wasn't until probably the second half of the book that we got there. But Kirby Hayborn narrated that as well. I had to speed it up because I was like, come on, let's get to, what's really going on here. And once we hit that part, it was great. But all the way up until then, I was like, but the storyline was so bizarre. It was great, but it was so bizarre. Like, people would be like, so what are you reading right now? That's when I was working at the salon. So I had lots of clients that we would talk books a lot. And I'd be like, well, I'm listening to this book where, what's kind of, I mean, I don't know. It was such a bizarre story, but I really, really liked it. It just needed a really good edit. It needed a really good editor. And I thought, if a book like this can get published, he must have known somebody in the company or something, or like in the publishing world or something, because there is no way that manuscript would have really gotten published by like a big publishing house. There's no way. It was crazy. It was nuts. My book never would have made it. Not that my book has necessarily made it, but like, no. That book was full of so much useless crap. But once we hit the main plot line, once we like circled back, I was like, oh, okay, this is where it all comes in. Got it. Jordachi hates full cast audiobooks. Have you ever listened to World War Z? That is, if I'm going to recommend one full cast audiobook, that's the book I'm going to recommend. Because it's different than a novel. I mean, it is a novel, but it's different because it's a bunch of interviews with people. So it flows really well with a cast, because it's basically like, okay, here I am as Max Brooks talking to this person. And then it's that person and Max Brooks talking for a chapter. And then the next chapter, here's Max Brooks talking to another character. There isn't really a whole lot of banter between other characters. It's just Max Brooks talking to whoever. Highly recommend it. I think it's really the only way to listen to that book, honestly. Paul Barrow is narrating the book I'm reading now. I really like his voice. He's British. Okay, British narrators are always good. If you like British narrators, I highly recommend Stephen Fry and, what is his name? He read Gentlemen and Players, which is one of my favorite audiobooks ever. Oh, what is his name? He also did the First Law trilogy, which was also fantastic. It's like an adult fantasy kind of. Stephen Pacey. That's his name. He is also fantastic. Oh, he's great. I loved the First Law trilogy. That was a phenomenal listen. That was really good. Look at my plants. Look at my crops. Hello, dear. I know you're just getting started as a gardener, so I wanted to give you a little tip. Most crops only grow in one season. When summer arrives, your spring crops will all die out, so plan ahead, Granny Evelyn. Thanks, Granny. That reminds me of Spirited Away. You can call me Granny. Right? Zaniba says that, right? Reminds me of music. How some people love it and some people hate it. Yeah, some people like it, but I don't know. I hate slogging through books. I love fantasy, but middle sections of a lot of fantasy books feel unnecessary. Robert Jordan is beloved, but the middle of his books are pointless. Is that Wheel of Time? Because, man, everybody loves Wheel of Time. I have not taken that plunge yet. I don't know if there's a crop behind that scarecrow, but we're going to pretend there is. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I need to upgrade my tools. I think we should go to the mines today. Oh, I don't think there are any crops right here either. Oh, okay. I'm good at aiming. Is World War Z like Dracula in the way that it's told? You mean Bram Stoker's Dracula? Oh, I can't walk through those. That's right. I read Bram Stoker's Dracula a long time ago. And from what I remember, no, it is not written the same. It's, I mean, you can go on Audible and listen to a sample. But it'll be like, Max Brooks will be like, at the beginning of a chapter, he'll say something like, it's cold in Nevada, where I'm sitting at my cafe while I'm waiting for so-and-so to show up. He's the captain from the such and such, 6th Division, blah, 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 blah. And when he gets there, he gives a description. Like, he's a smiling man with bright eyes and I don't know. I'm obviously paraphrasing. I'm not exactly sure how he says it, but he'll describe him and stuff, and then he'll be like, and he seemed thoroughly you know, happy to answer my questions. And then Max Brooks there will be a pause, and then Max Brooks will say, so how did you, you know, such and such, blah, blah, blah. And then the other character will come in and be like, oh, well, it was all kind of like a, you know, it was all this and da da da. Okay, I remember in one particular, this was a really interesting part to me in World War Z. World War Z was written so great because it gave me things to think about regarding a zombie apocalypse that I hadn't thought about before. Oh man. Okay, so I have to wear this for 3 minutes. Right? Watch your mouth? Yeah. I gotta wear this. Okay. We're headed to the lines. Do I have anything for the community center? I don't think I do. Nines. Oh my gosh. Oh, look. You can get this stuff. What is this? Sanitary. Oh my gosh. And a leak. A leak. I wonder if he likes sanitaries. What's his name? This is a great gift. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, wait. I gotta check. Oh, look over there. They give you like, they tell you if you talk to them or not. I feel like I'm drooling. Oh my gosh. There you go. Oh my gosh, look, yeah, it shows you if you talk to them or not and if you get in the gifts or not. What's his name? Arcus? Linus. Where is he? There he is. Favorites! Oh no, he just liked that. So we don't have a... Okay, these are liked gifts. Okay. What have you done? Who did this to me, Jordachi? Oh, there's a leak. I want that leak. Foraging where I can. Oh my gosh. Has it been 3 minutes yet? I don't even have a timer. Oh my gosh. Oh, those things give you rug meat. Rug meat. Oh, crap. Oh my gosh. 20 more seconds. Oh, my mouth is starting to hurt. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is a good one. Good one. What have I done? Oh no! Get out of here. Get on out of here. You just get on out of here. Huh. Got it. I have fantastic teeth. Oh. That is very kind of you. I did have braces when I was in, I think I was in 9th grade when I had braces. Wow. Oh, man. Whew. I feel like I need to... I need to, like, massage my face. Oh, my gosh. Okay, wait. I was gonna answer, who was it? Jordachi's... he didn't know World War Z was a book. Okay, so, yes. I remember listening to an interview with Max Brooks when the movie came out. And the interviewer was like, so, did you like the movie? And Max Brooks was like, oh, I loved the movie. And he goes, the interviewer was like, really? And Max was like, yeah. It wasn't my book, but it was great. And it's not. It's very different than the book. It's the same idea, you know, it's this UN worker, you know, who's basically trying to figure out something regarding this, you know, trying to figure out how to deal with the zombie apocalypse, but it doesn't have anything to do with like finding a vaccine or like the sick people or whatever. It doesn't have anything to do with that. But one of the scenes that sticks out to me was when he's talking to an army captain or something.
I'm just trying to figure out if I need to put food away or not. Are you going to be done by 7:30?
Yes. He is talking to some army captain or something like that, and he's like, so and this army captain or lieutenant or whatever, he's like, so every army you come in contact with in the military needs 3 things. They need to be, what is that? Is that a cherry bomb? Or is that a cherry? I can give away some mixed seeds. Yeah, it's a cherry bomb. Okay. He said every army needs 3 things. They need to be bred, they need to be fed, and they need to be led. You cannot have an army that is, you know, that's effective. You need people. B, you need a leader, and C, you need sustenance. Like you need people you need them to rest. You need them to, you know, eat. You need them to do all these things. Zombies don't need any of those things. They just keep coming. They don't need rest. They don't need to eat. They don't need to sleep. They don't need to be led by anybody. They just keep coming. And I remember thinking, that is really interesting. I never thought about it that way before. But, you know, like I said, it's done in an interview style. So, you know, Max will, you know, talk about waiting for somebody at the, you know, I don't know, at a cafe or something like that, or he'll visit somebody at their office or something, and then he'll talk to people that are very clearly like Asian people, because I think they call it what do they call it? African rabies? Chinese rabies. I can't remember what it was, but you heard they changed the ending last minute? Oh. I mean, the movie was fine. I actually really liked the movie because it was a creepy movie that I could totally stomach and handle and was fine. Like, it didn't freak me out visually. Those scenes with the zombies, like, throwing themselves up that giant wall were insane. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was just done really, really well. I thought it was done really, really well. And I just really loved the interview style. I thought it would be boring, but it's totally not. And Mark Hamill does a voice in it as well, if that sways you. He does the voice of some army lieutenant or captain or something, and he's actually interviewed multiple times. I guess I should probably eat one of those snacks, huh? Yes. And he's great. He's super great. But there are people that you can tell, like, that I can't remember where. Here's another interesting thing. He talks about how he interviews a doctor, and the doctor talks about how the zombie, you know, how zombie, I don't know, not virus or whatever, but, you know, whatever's causing these people to reanimate was largely due to the black market, the organ black market. Because you would get these organs that had come through on the black market, and they'd be used in hospitals, and a doctor would be putting them in a person, and then suddenly that person would animate on the table and kill everybody in the room, and then all of them would animate. And I was like, oh my gosh, I never thought about that. That's insane. His way of thinking about the zombie apocalypse was kind of eerily, I feel like, almost accurate. I don't know. He interviews a person that they used a lot of canine units. And so he interviews a person that was in charge of the canine units. There's nothing crazy sad. You know, there aren't any stories of like dogs being, you know, horribly mistreated or anything like that. Did I get a slime? I sure did. But it's great. I highly recommend it. I thought it was awesome. Still one of my favorite audiobooks I've ever read, listened to this day. I loved it. And I recommend it to everybody because it's one of those stories, like I said, that kind of needs to be done as a full cast. It totally adds so much to the story. And it adds so much to just the whole experience. I listened to it in October while I was walking in the mornings. Oh, I hope my energy holds out. Okay. And it was like misty in the mornings, and I was creeped out while I was walking around. Shifty. It's like, okay, please bless nothing comes and attacks me out of these woods. Keep me safe. That and Hyperion. Hyperion was really good as a full cast as well. But Hyperion read like a novel. However, Hyperion is kind of like the Canterbury Tales, where there are like 7 people on a ship. It's sci-fi, but there are 7 people on a ship or 8 people on a ship or something, and they're headed toward the Time Tombs to fight the Shrike. It's crazy. But each one of them has a story they tell. So there isn't a whole lot of banter back and forth between each character. It's like there's a little bit and then they tell their story. I am writing to let you know Pierre's store is now selling fertilizers. Oh, great. That makes my stuff grow faster, doesn't it? Or something. Are these beans ready yet? No. Okay, we cannot forget that my horse, when I get it someday, needs to be named Beanlet. Beanlet. Oh, there is a crop behind that Scarecrow. I thought so. I thought so. I haven't read the second Hyperion book, but I really liked the first one. It's big, though. It's really thick. I think I threw the movie as being a CGI hype train, and because my expectations were low, I didn't even see it. Well, that's when you need to watch it, when your expectations are really low, because then you can be pleasantly surprised. I thought it was great. I thought it was really great. The zombies were creepy, but they weren't like Walking Dead disgusting, like entrails hanging out creepy. I thought it was great, but I thought the book was phenomenal. I've read a couple really long books. I really loved Lonesome Dove. I did not listen to Lonesome Dove, though. I listened to a snippet of Lonesome Dove, and I did not like the narrator. His breathing was too loud. And I know that sounds kind of weird, but when you have headphones in and you're listening to a book, you don't want to hear every single time they take a breath. It was so loud. I was like, nope, I can't do that. I just can't. It's like somebody standing right here breathing in your ear. But Lonesome Dove is a phenomenal story. I cried and cried. It's still one of my favorites to this day. And then The Brothers K was another one that was phenomenal, but it was a big book. Phenomenal book. Cannot recommend it enough. It was so good. And I'll bet the First Law trilogy, I bet those books were probably relatively large, but I listened to all of them, so it was kind of hard for me to like be able to tell how big they were, but I feel like I listened to them for a while. But those ones were really great. Those ones were Joe Abercrombie, Logan Nine Fingers. Those ones were great. I could talk books for hours. Where's Raya when you need her? I know. Well, I'm so grateful she gave me the name Beanlet. Andrew and I were laughing so hard. Oh my gosh, we were cracking up. I was like, well, gonna be naming my horse Beanlet. Doesn't get much better than Beanlet. Hi, Pupper. Hello. Pupper. Beanlet. Oh, yes. Okay. Hello. I know. Expectation is the thief of joy. Agreed. Brandon Sanderson books are crazy long, like 1,200 pages. I can't read longer books back to back. Agreed. I totally agree. The only Brandon Sanderson book I've ever read was Mistborn. And that was long. That was quite long. I gotta let Stixel out. And I'm gonna have to sign off here in about 15 minutes. Hold on. You don't want to hang out with me anymore? Go. I liked Mistborn, but I have to say I did not like the narrator. And you know what? A narrator can totally ruin a book. Unfortunately. I have put books down before where I'm like, nope, can't do it. I can't listen to you. Nope. Male and female. And it's weird listening or reading like on Reddit. I've seen plenty of posts of people saying, who are the narrators you guys like? Who are the narrators you can't stand? And I am shocked at how many people love this certain narrator or can't stand this certain narrator. I'm like, what? I love them. Or, oh no. Oh no, no, no. I can't stand them. Nope. Like Scott Brick. I cannot stand Scott Brick, and he narrates Jurassic Park, and I'm so sad about it because I really would love to listen to Jurassic Park. You know, I should start reading a chapter of a book during each stream. Wow, my energy is so low and it's only noon. Time for a field snack. I should start reading a chapter. Rumi has been holding off forever because he wants me to read Jurassic Park. And I would love to. I would love to read Jurassic Park. I should do like a chapter every Sunday, like Storytime Sunday. Very cozy, very chill. I don't know. But there are just certain narrators like Scott Brick. I can't do it. I listened to 2 books narrated by him and I was like, nope, can't do it. I finished them and they were great books. I really liked them. But what I actually ended up doing was I actually ended up checking out the ebooks and just reading them and finishing them myself. Because I was like, nope, I don't want to listen to Scott Brick. I just don't like his style. But there are a lot of people who really love him, and he's really popular. I mean, he did Jurassic Park for Pete's sake. So clearly, he's quite popular. I don't like his style. Oh, I need to click that. I did your watch your mouth. My mouth still hurts. That was very funny. Those things are hilarious. Oh my gosh. I have a video of Charlotte doing one. It barely fits in her mouth. It's great. Okay, I have 300. Oh, do I have oh, I don't have enough gold. Don't I need 4,000? Oh, and Robin's not. Oh, it's Tuesday. Gee, dang it. Guess I need to fish. Get some monies. Because I want that chicken coop. That's what I want. Hey, buddy. He reminds me of, like, have I come to ridicule me? No, sir, no, I have not. What do you take me for, man? What's happened to you? What happened to you in your life? Rude. Hold on. I want to go... I don't know if there's a better place, maybe? I don't know. This bridge? Is this bridge a good place? Sure. Largemouth. Let's go. Dang it, I missed it. That's a waste of bait. Ugh. Look at me and my cute little pigtails and hat. Who am I trying to smarm? Elliot. What is Elliot like? Things I don't have yet. I think he likes duck feathers and pomegranates. Neither of which I have. I have actually heard many, many people really like... Brandon Sanderson is very, very popular. And I read Mistborn, didn't care for the narrator, liked the story, but I didn't continue with the story. I think there are 3 in the trilogy, and I couldn't do it because of the narrator. I would probably like it if it was narrated by somebody else, or if I just read it myself, but I just couldn't do the narrator again. It wasn't that he was bad, he just didn't do it for me. Oh yeah, 19 inches. Whoop, whoop. Ander said my 26 inch largemouth bass was a 10-pounder. Woo! Oh, something just happened. What happened down at the bottom of the screen? I missed it. It said something. Is something happening in the valley that I don't know about? Oh, gross. So all of the people that live on Lake Austin in their $1 million homes have these big boat marinas. And they complained to the city of Austin because they said that the hydrilla, which is the grass that kind of grows in the water and on top of the water, was clogging up their propellers. So they complained to the city of Austin, and the city of Austin decided they needed to get rid of the hydrilla, so they let a bunch of grass carp into Lake Austin, and the grass carp ate everything. So now the ecosystem of Lake Austin is completely shot because of these grass carp. Like, there's no cover for, like, the small fish. So there aren't any bait fish. And now the lake is all muddy and nasty because there's no filtration system. And so now all the people that live on Lake Austin are like, our lake isn't pretty anymore. Fix it. Nander's like, yeah, well, you guys are the ones who freaking ruined it because you were complaining about the freaking hydrilla. And as my sister said, it's never the right answer to introduce an invasive species. Ever. Ever. So Lake Austin used to be one of the top fishing lakes in the country. I think top bass fishing lakes in the country. And now it's like nobody fishes. Oh, a bullhead? Do I need that for... Oh, I want to keep this dude. Yeah, who needs algae? Okay. Wait, I think I do need a bullhead. Maybe. That's river fish. It would be under lake fish. Oh yeah, right there. Whoop whoop. Okay. Well, I can't fit anything else in my... Okay, wait. A well-known actress did a Handmaid's Tale. Kate Winslet, maybe? Ooh, that would be lovely to listen. What is going on over here? I love that she's playing a little flute or something. That's so cool. Way to go, Abigail. I didn't like her narration at all. I thought she was a strange choice. Oh, so you didn't like her narration. I feel like Kate Winslet has a really nice voice. That's interesting that she wouldn't do a very good job narrating a book. But you know what? It is, I mean, it does take some talent. Like, it's very different. It's like voice acting. You know, it's like doing a character. You're trying to put... Oh, what? Is that a hat? Oh, no, that's the back of Robin's head. Hey, if you need any materials or blueprints, my shop is the place you're looking for. Yep. Indeed. Oh, everybody just got done working out. Man, it's 6:50. Dang, ladies. Stormlight is his big series now, and they're great. Just super long. Kate reading and Michael, something, her husband, do the audiobook. Oh, of the Stormlight? Kate reading. Oh, I thought you said Kate Winslet. And I was like, wait a minute. I thought she did the Handmaid. I guess she could have done both. Oh, I missed the community center. That's okay. Bullhead. I think I need to keep a largemouth. Yes? I think I do. Carp can just die. Michael, I heard about that. Yeah, so Ander was actually interviewed for the news in Austin. And they kept wanting him to, like, I don't know. They kept wanting him to talk about... I don't know. I was like, well, you didn't tell them that it was all... It was the residents of the lake's fault because they were like, oh, our lake isn't... like, all of our boat props. And I get it. You know, that's a lot of money. Your boat propellers. I totally get that. But at the same time, introducing an invasive species, like, what the heck, man? Come on. And now they're mad, even though it was their fault in the first place. So, Andrew was like, yeah, I don't fish at Lake Austin anymore. I rarely fish there unless somebody specifically asks for Lake Austin. Then I will fish there. But he doesn't go there normally. Apparently 8 o'clock is my bedtime. That's when I turn in for the night. Yeah. Invasive species. Boo. I'm trying to think of the biggest fish Ander ever caught. I think it was 12 pounds. If I remember correctly. Do we have anything that is, like, harvestable? No. Gosh. It's taking forever. Grow faster, dang it. Ugh. I guess I could just go to bed if I really wanted to. But no. Oh, I really want that chicken coop. That's what I want. So I need to do lots of fishing. And... oh, no, if you... Okay. I need to do lots of fishing, and I need to make monies. Oh, this is the worst part. I need sprinklers. How do I learn how to make sprinklers? When do I get to make sprinklers? Because they would be very helpful. You know what I really like is the greenhouse. What I do with my greenhouse is I grow a crap ton of ancient fruit. Constant ancient fruit. The whole greenhouse is filled with ancient fruit. Because they just keep growing. Growing and growing and growing. Okay, what did I say I was gonna do? What's my, okay, raising animals, initiation, oh, 10 slimes. Craft a furnace. Deeper in the mine. Okay, wait, what do I need to craft a furnace? Copper ore. Do I not have, how much copper ore do I have? Oh, 20. Ancient fruit. I'm an ancient fruit. Oh, that was good. Oh, ancient fruit. Ancient fruit, anybody? I guess I could fish in the ocean. No, no, we'll go to the mines. Oh, and it's almost time for me to sign off. Oh, salmon berry. Oh, and I need to go to the community center anyway. I'll do one more day, and then it'll be time, like, I'll end this day, and then it'll be time for me to sign off. Technically, it was time for me to sign off an hour ago, but I was like, nah. Andrew can take the girls. I think he is home tomorrow, though, so that's helpful. What is this, a bullhead? Whatever that is. I want to catch a blobfish. How do you catch a blobfish? Blobfish. You know blobfish don't actually look like that when they're swimming in the water, right? They only look like that when they're pulled out of the water because of science. I don't know. Some, you know, down on like the bottom of the ocean. Or something that like keeps them, you know, all that pressure keeps them together. And then they come up out of the ocean and then they like melt, kind of. Water pressure. Yep. Blobfish. Sword. Wow, I have not made it very far at all in these mines. Oh, geode. Oh yeah, geodes give you good stuff. First time it's been so long since I've played this game. First time I saw a geode on my farm, I thought it was an egg. Oh my gosh. Not a proud moment. Definitely not. I was like, what is that? I thought it was an egg. I like all the stuff you get in Skull Caverns, but man, Skull Caverns is really stressful. With those eels that fly through the air and hurt you. Wow, it's very stressful. I need a way down. I'm gonna run out of energy before I find... Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, look at that. Is that an amethyst or is that... Oh my gosh. Yes, that's an amethyst. Who likes amethyst? Somebody likes amethyst. I can't remember who it is. It's one of the girls. I don't know who that is. Oh, my life. My energy. Ooh. Oh. Oh, this sword is so weak. Weak. Oh. Nice. I have never gotten all the dwarf scrolls. I think if you get all the dwarf scrolls, he talks to you. Oh, he got mad. Look at his little red eyes. He's angry. He, she, I don't know what it is. 6 copper ore? Okay, I needed 20, right? Oh, get out of town. Are you gonna give me something good? Because my energy is going... I want to make sure this is worth it. This is not worth it. I'm out of here. This sword sucks. I am leaving. My energy is low. Oh, bye, Bishop. Thanks for being here. Oh, sometimes I miss things in chat. Have a good night or day. You're in the future. I think it's your day. I can never remember. It's always a pleasure to have Bishop here. Bishop. New record. Ugh. I need to cut a hole in my hat for my bun. That's what I need to do. I was once asked by somebody, why do you have long hair if you never wear it down? And I was like, so I can pull it back when I want to? I would never cut all my hair off because then, oh, whoa, surprise. Because then I can't pull it out of my face. I rarely wear my hair down, at least especially in the summertime, because it's so hot and it gets like cobwebby and tangled on my face and everything. It is not ideal. Not ideal at all. Amethyst? Oh, I can sell that amethyst and that earth crystal. Oh yeah. We're gonna get ourselves a coop. Although it's not gonna happen. Oh shoot, I am totally turned around. And I'm also carrying coal. Almost gave that coal to Caroline. Do I have everything I need for the farm? I have everything I need for the farm, but I need money. Crazy this game was made by one guy. Agreed. And this is the updated version. So there are things that I haven't done yet in this game. Like there's like a whole island you can go to. He did all these updates for the PC version, and then he finally released them for the Switch version. And I went to the new island, but I didn't do all the things at the new island. I think it's called Ginger Island. You can like make it so all the people from the town come to the island and everything. It's totally crazy. There's like this volcano with lava inside, and you can like do crazy stuff to your weapons, and man, it's crazy. Also, you can sit down. I didn't even know that. It's great. Okay. So it's 3:40. My energy is really low. I think I'm gonna cut down 1 or 2 more trees till my energy is even lower, which is only 1 tree. Bishops have a special place in Susie's heart since she's married to one. Very much so. Bishop. Ooh, okay. Low energy. Time to go to bed. I'm so close. I'm so close to having enough money for a chicken coop. Hopefully, I will have enough money by this following morning. Ready? Oh, is there a Nintendo Direct tomorrow? I had not heard about this. That is very interesting. I'm intrigued. Oh, it's raining again. 3 night. Really? Ugh, I thought I had enough money. Gee, dang it. Okay, well, it just saved. And I'm going to have to sign off. Anyway, I need to go eat some dinner. But a direct tomorrow. Oh, that is very exciting. What time does it start? I guess I can just check YouTube and see what it says. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I always look forward to my streams. I always look forward to chatting with you guys. I'm really enjoying streaming Stardew Valley because it's very chill, very relaxed. I really, really appreciate that. And like I said, before Metroid Dread comes, obviously I probably won't be able to stream Metroid Dread, you know, right when it first comes out. But the thing with Stardew Valley is it's kind of like, how far do you take it? You know, like I don't want to go to the max, but it's fun to, you know, finish the community center and whatnot. So I just wanted something chill because Metroid Dread looks very stressful. I'm excited about it and I'm like ready, but it's gonna be stressful. And the fact that I don't have a freaking apostrophe in Kalulu's makes me so mad. I did not realize they even had punctuation at the beginning. It makes me so angry. So forgive me. Anyway, okay, well, everybody have a good night, and thank you for being here and hanging out with me. I appreciate it. On the Discord, I will try to remember to post about the books I talked about. And if you guys recommended any books, please, I have a channel. I've got a little like server for books, book recommendations, and was it movie recommendations? I can't remember. Anyway, but if you have any movie or book recommendations, by all means. If you would like to join our Discord, we have a really good time in Discord, so feel free to jump over there and join. It's a great little wholesome, safe place. And I'm going to go eat some dinner, and hopefully I will see all of you guys on Sunday. My schedule is still kind of up in the air regarding like with Auden's napping and stuff, so I don't know. We'll have to see. If my stream should be at my regular time at 5 on Sunday. If something changes, I will definitely let the Discord know. Everybody have a fabulous night, and I will see all of you next time. I love you all. Bye.